Okay.
There, I did the voice for you, so
Thanks.
you're welcome.
All right.
Put that in.
So, there was 3 days where at least 2 individuals, probably 3 individuals, worked in the tavern to make some money and share some profits, and that was Thorbeck, Cool, and Baylith
Rada was helping Bailiff as well.
Yes.
for the whole 3 days.
I believe so.
Yeah, she wouldn't have had much else to do, so.
All right, you can add 7 platinum for those 3 days to your earnings, Strata.
Alrighty.
And then same thing for you, Bandit. 7 platinum for working those 3 days. What was Lysandra doing for those 3 days?
Theater.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Just doing sessions of therapy, guys.
I would come visit people who are in our party who are working the tavern, specifically when I was not doing sessions, to watch them work and not participate.
You would just be getting spoonfuls of like different foods and sauces. Like, taste this.
Yeah, that one works. I think it needs a little more pepper and a little bit of lemon, but otherwise it's good.
All right,
mean,
second opinion. Drada, taste this.
Well, of course it needs more spice, but it could use some mushrooms as well.
Bailiff lost his ability to cook properly.
How spicy was this spoonful?
Well, he had a couple different dishes that I posted in the Discord, so it depends on what the dish was. So if Drada would have been like saying something needed to be spicy that didn't, he would just shake his head no and keep going.
All right, so roll me a. See, there's 3.
This flavor profile does not call for spice.
There's 6. There's 7. Roll me a D7. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's a 7.
What about the Scoville scale?
I don't think that the Foundry would like a 20 million D roll.
There you go, D7.
Well, we can simplify it
6.
to you do mild, medium, hot, very hot, extremely hot, and then roll again within that.
Okay, so the thing that he was asking you to test was Jelly Bean's joysticks.
Which is supposed to be...
It needs a little more spice to it. Oh,
Could use
okay.
another-
I think those technically had a bit of spice on the end or something.
Drada's Whispers of the Myconid Court has a Scoville rating of 1,487,773,
Nailed it.
Nice.
which is a Scoville equivalent to Carolina Reaper.
Okay, so
Oh, perfect.
It's
All right.
about the Carolina?
for the jelly...
No, I thought, isn't it more in line with Ghost Pepper?
1.4 million to 2.2 million is Carolina Reaper in Scoville units.
Damn.
So for the jelly beans...
Jalapeno is 2,500 to 8,000 Scoville.
The jelly beans joysticks, there is a sauce of ghost pepper and a sauce that is supposed to just be like a fruity sweetness. So yes, one of them was ghost pepper hot and one of them was a fruity sweetness.
Well, it was magically
Nice.
enhanced ghost pepper because ghost pepper is 855 to 1 million. And hers was 1.4 million.
You thought you were grabbing ghost peppers, but you accidentally grabbed Carolina Reapers.
And you got the hot sauce, and
It wasn't enough.
Dr. Lysandra would have gotten the
Right?
sweet, fruity sauce.
So Drada's flavor palette is equivalent to Mingsalia's knowledge palette.
Perfect.
That's wild.
Not enough.
Not enough. A max is on
Her-
the Scoville scale. Not
Yeah.
enough.
Her
And
head exploded.
Thormex's brew palette is similar to Mixalia's knowledge palette. Valeth's
No
cooking
drunk
palette.
Yeah, that's
now
all
I just need
I've been doing.
Lysandra's psychological knowledge of pain and suffering is just not enough. What's Dracul's not enough?
Family
To be
members.
determined.
Got him.
Fuck that star.
Wild.
God.
I'm gonna need
I am
subtitles.
that
now
wouldn't
going
be
to make
not-
a new overlay.
That would
There
not
will be an
not enough.
overlay
That
at the
would be
top
not
left
exist.
of my screen next week. That will be the Dracul owned account, and that counter is now at 1.
Yes.
Haha, get wrecked.
And that is only after beginning tracking it.
Everybody else
So to
has
be
one
fair-
too, but it's just 0 right now. So there's
Got
nothing.
him.
Dracul's
'Cause you
family
don't have
count
parents.
wouldn't
Just fuck you.
Dracul's family count wouldn't be
orphan boy.
not enough. It would be non-existent.
That's the joke.
That was the equivalent of "shut up, little orphan boy." Oh, that's terrible. All right.
Daddy.
So after 3
So glad
days
that
of
my stream is marked for adult humor.
revelry, bit of rest and relaxation, and some
They're
buildup of residual energy so that you can operate in the world as it is now. You all board your ship and proceed your travels for what is 20 days of travel.
during the majority of travel, Thorbic is just going through his books. He's going through the ledger.
All right.
No, I'm mostly joking, but he's like downtime while resting, probably beforehand. He'll like review his books and whatnot. He's not that intense yet.
All right. For the several days of travel, you guys encounter some sunken ironclad ships. They seem to be old sailing ships that have iron banding holding the wood together, and it's all the way at the bottom of the ocean. You're just coasting over the top. There is a mana ship as well that seems to have been crashed into a reef on the edge of one of these islands over here. You encounter 8 whales. Pretty decent sized whales.
Bailiff thinks about what they taste like.
And Valeth, as you're looking over the edge, looking at those whales, you notice in the distance that there is a ship. And the ship is upside down, floating in the water. And there are 8 extremely beautiful women sitting on the boat, waving their hands and calling out, "Help, help."
I'll just look over to see who's around me. Dracul.
Who would be up on the ship?
I'll look up at the helm where Dracul might be.
I could be there. Too.
Strata
Would be at the helm at that point.
I would be there.
Cool.
Strata would be below deck. So
That's a trap, right?
Thorbic is preparing a lesson plan.
Here, let me do this. Hold on.
how many days into travel are we so far?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably out 9 or 10 days, maybe 11.
So
Okay, so spending like the first couple of weeks.
So for
preparing a fucking-
crafting
Wow.
wise, that would be like, I'm trying to remember what the crafting skill was for each book. The lower book is 1 day, correct? Or was it more than one?
Look at the
For-
books again. So each book has 4 levels. And I think the first one was 8 hours, the second one was a day. The third one was I'd say like 2 days, and then the last one was a week.
A week. Okay. All right.
That would be 5 days, I think. My calendar is correct. Yes, 5 days.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. And then we are at 11, so I'll just try to figure out from there what fits in. All right. Cool.
Okay. What are you doing psionic power for?
Just in case I fail it for the insight with Bailiff.
Yeah,
Uh,
we're both rolling.
If a
Give
21
me-
would fail, I would roll that, and it would add to it
Right.
potentially.
So, on an insight, these seem to be stranded women. They are exactly as they appear to be by looking at their body language.
There's no above table.
How healthy are they looking? Do they look
They
malnourished?
are no malnourishment. They are perfectly healthy, beautiful women on an overturned ship asking for help.
Yep, that's a trap. And then Valeth will go back down to.
Guys, we need to go. I'm gonna roll persuasion check. Can I have advantage on my persuasion check, please?
No. You said exactly what you said. Guys, we gotta go.
We gotta go in. No, not away. Towards. All right, we gotta go towards that. They're pretty ladies. All right, we gotta go. 29.
All right, everybody that's above deck, give me everybody that's above deck, give me a perception check,
And I'm gonna
and then a
point
nature check.
with Valeth to where they are for potentially the perception advantage.
Do we still have the monoship map? Do we want to use that?
You do have the mana ship map.
Do we want to use that for the
21.
purposes of positioning?
21.
Nature 18.
21.
Okay. Dracul and Valeth, they do appear to be women, and the closer you get to them as you are passing them by, they see that you aren't redirecting your course, and you start hearing screeches
I knew it.
in
It
the
was a
distance.
trap. Seemed like a trap.
And I'm going to need intelligence saves from both of you.
You got it. I'll do mine with disadvantage.
Lysandra, what was your perception check? You didn't do a
26.
perception.
I was with Valeth at the top, and I got a 26. Unless it's different now.
No, that was your insight was 26
Oh, I mean my pass is 27.
with Bailiff.
Roll it. Just roll it.
31.
Okay, 31. I need you to give me an intelligence check at disadvantage.
Yay. 13.
Check or saving throw?
Oh yeah, check or saving throw. There's a difference.
I need
Yeah,
an
sure.
intelligence saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay, cool. 13.
All right.
My
17.
checks are lower.
Hey,
Better.
is that for air to ground Thorbic?
Potentially.
That would be cool as fuck.
Valeth, you are aware with your nature check that these are sirens, specifically seafaring sirens, which are a little different than Fae sirens.
And to be fair, before I said, or before we passed them, I did say I walk away and I go back to cooking. So I don't know if that
you
helps
went
my
down below.
insight.
Yeah,
I left.
I said perception checks for
Okay.
anybody that's on deck.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
before we passed. So no, once I found out that that's what I thought it was, I'm out.
Okay, so
Okay, 5,000.
Cool. You are not aware of what these creatures are. And Lysandra, did you give me a nature? An 8, you are also not aware of what these creatures are.
Nature 8? Where? Oh yeah.
You didn't an 8
Yeah,
for
yeah.
nature. And a 13, and then Dracul did a 17. Dracul, you are able to save by 1 point. Lysandra, you strongly desire to approach that ship.
You don't understand.
It is a
You don't-
compulsive urge.
You don't understand. That was already a natural 1 on my charisma saving throw to go get them. That was
Is
me,
it enough of an urge to put yourself in danger?
right, to jump off of a boat urge.
Yeah, this is literally the siren call that you are hearing.
Okay, goodbye.
Just
Dracul,
gonna jump off the ship.
Yep.
You watch as Lysandra just leaps over the edge of the mana ship.
Okay, who is at the helm?
How
That
high
is
above the water
Very
are
far.
we?
Very far.
Roll a d3. Before you do, tell me which number you are.
Who?
Bandit.
I would
Bandit asked
say
a question.
School is 1, 2 is Fiolia, and 3 is it Grimna?
Yeah, Gremna.
So Dracul's 1, 2 is Fiola, 3 is Grimna.
Oh, wait. Is it a spell that they're doing? No, correct?
No, it is a performance, a
Okay.
charmed effect.
Okay, great. Just making sure. I have a
You are
counter.
at
If it
helm.
was, I have a counter if it was a spell, so.
So
I just realized.
Lysandra, roll me. Let's see, you're 40 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Going
46.
into water.
And
Yeah.
Lysandra's dead.
No, I have some decent health on her, I think.
And it's D6 per 10 feet, right?
Yes.
I always forget that.
Correct. So it's
She'll
46.
survive.
Is it deck save?
For what?
No, you are voluntarily belly flopping.
Belly flopping? I'm not.
Ye-
Why would I belly flop voluntarily?
Your entire mindset is on look at the pretty ladies on the ship. I need to go help the pretty ladies on the
It's-
ship.
Right. Help. How can I help if I'm dead?
Okay. You can give me a
You're
dexterity
trying to
save at disadvantage. How about that?
That's still not enough.
You
Natural
can add
20.
it to your guy.
That's a not disadvantage. 18, 25.
You did keep highest. You did advantage, not
Right?
disadvantage.
That's why I said it's a 25.
Okay. So
'Cause
at
it's
25, you perfectly angle yourself to where you are able to take half damage
Yeah, you betcha.
on this fall.
how far away
wild.
is Lysandra when she goes to jump off?
Why don't we just go to the map.
I tried suggesting this. I will note that.
Yeah, well, I was waiting to see if anything actually fucking happened instead of just passing by before activating this
happened.
resource-intensive map.
That's valid, I suppose.
Bye. Whee! That's so
You are
weird.
there.
My swimming speed is so fast.
Oh, it's off alignment. The map.
Is it?
Yeah. This ship is, I think it's down by 1.
It's fine to me.
Doesn't look like it to me.
The map grid is 1/2 grid off from what I'm seeing.
I'm
in the vertical.
danger. That's okay. The pretty
Yeah.
ladies will keep me safe.
I'll re-import it later. It's not that important right now. You're not there.
Okey-dokey.
Lysandra is lesbian, so
Arbeck's
there's
already
that.
in there. Bailiff. And Drada. You guys can place yourselves where you would be. Vendracool, you barely see the top of this like blue hair. Just
Hello.
right over the edge.
The blue hair blends in with the blue water quite well.
Not necessarily.
Oh.
The depth perception makes that not quite very well blend.
That's fair. There's the sky from being 40 feet up.
Yeah.
Would I be able to use my rope to try to lasso her ankle as she's going over?
Yeah, I want to see that happen.
Okay. So give me a ooh, what would that be?
She would have said,
Not sleight of
nobody is
hand.
going with me. I'm just gonna go. Whee!
Give me a survival check at we'll do normal survival check. See if you can manage to not only tie a lasso into your rope that's in your bag, but get over there and lasso a falling person's foot.
16.
It's not gonna be enough.
But my armor class is awful.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not based on your armor class, it's based on the difficulty of the action.
Gross.
And the
I tried.
DC on that was 18.
Don't get me wrong, I want to fail. So,
So
That's pretty
Well, I guess we're losing another character by unrelated therapy.
yeah,
I just realized.
I just realized too.
I would holler out that the doctor just jumped overboard.
Right.
is that not rolling?
Is that some of our upgrades that we had added? Do we have like a intercom system on our ship now? You just pick it up. Man overboard. Woman overboard.
Yeah, we can say that that was thaumaturgy.
There was like a thaumaturgy rune implemented at the helm.
A thaumaturgy conch shell on the right side of the steering column.
Nice.
Mayday, mayday, man overboard, woman overboard. Mayday, mayday.
They would say man overboard. This
Shit. Thorbeck. I was just coming in here to tell you there were some. I
Wouldn't want to get dropped from the
believe it.
Twitch.
I believe it was a trap. But
What
they
do you
were-
mean?
Get dropped from Twitch because we said man overboard, not woman overboard.
Oh my God.
Ooh. It's okay. You're not
I'm
a
not
professional, so
moderating my
it's not.
speech like that.
It's not a professional noun, right?
We've got a problem, Thorbeck. Yep, she jumped just as I thought.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know if you saw the one earlier, but I also said that boat's keeping them abreast.
I did not.
Okay.
Time to flip a U-turn.
I'm
You
trying to
actually
roll
said
dice
the
and it's
ship
not letting
is
me.
keeping them abreast.
I'll keep them abreast soon enough. They can ride my shoulder. We'll play chicken.
There we go. So you take 4 damage.
Oh, you did it. Oh, okay, cool. I rolled way higher.
you-
That works for me. I rolled 18 and then took 9. So I'll
DM rolls fall damage.
works
So
for
you
me.
take 4 damage as you splash into the water and start swimming as fast as you can.
Hold on, let me check.
Gonna
and see.
fly as fast as you can. Oh yeah, other side.
I have no spells that can help me. Oh, yes I do. I have rogue stuff. I'm gonna cunning action dash.
All right. Well,
Yep.
your swim speed sucks, so I'm gonna fly at my fly speed, which is my walk speed, and I'm gonna grab her by the back of her collar and start dragging her back towards the ship.
I'm gonna kick
Do
you.
you have a swimming speed, Lysandra?
No.
Okay, so with dash, your movement speed is normal,
And then cunning action, so it's
so it's double your movement
45. No, it shouldn't be double, is it? Oh yeah, it
speed.
is.
Yeah, because if you don't have a swimming speed, then your movement speed is halved in water.
Right, halved overall.
So, right, so that's 15 feet
Times
of movement speed that's available to you. You dash, that's 30.
and then you dash
You
again,
cunning
which is
action
30.
dash, that's 45.
Yeah, 45, not 60.
Correct, 45. And what's your flying speed?
My flying speed is 30.
So if you dash, you can catch her.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that, and then I'll snag her by the back of her collar and say no.
All right, give me a
I'm turning
contested.
Sheila out.
No, hold on. I have something
me-
for this.
Okay. What's...
I'm gonna kick him in the face.
Okay. Well, first off, he said he's gonna grapple you, so I need a contested athletics.
Oh, but I'm not strong. Oh, well, wait. I have +3.
Neither is
You can use
Vela.
You can use acrobatics as a rogue or a monk.
I can. Oh,
Yeah.
get wrecked. I punch you in the face.
So, yeah, give me that attack roll.
Oh, I'm ready. How does this work?
It's a d20 plus your strength plus your proficiency.
Actually, you know what? I can't do that. I'm not gonna physically attack because that goes heavily against her morality principles. She will shove him away.
Okay, so you're just doing a shove.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
can't do actual damage. It goes against her principles.
So she does not seem to want to be saved, Valeth.
Will somebody throw me a fucking rope so I can tie this around her and we can winch her up?
Wench.
Zorvik will collect some rope and throw one end off, holding onto the other.
Hold
Asking,
on. Tie it
"Is
in
it
a
hard
loop.
and then I'll like send some more down.
You're
And
gonna need to
very
tie it in a lasso first.
Like the
And
father.
then I'll pull it back up and then tie it into a lasso and throw it over.
So we have Dracul, the father, driving the car. Thorbeck, the mother, trying to get the child to get in the car.
No, I don't wanna.
Valeth, the teenage son, trying to get the teenage daughter to listen to the parents and get back in the car and come home as she's walking down the street.
No, the pretty ladies have
Oh my
boobs.
God.
If you don't get on this goddamn mana ship, I'm gonna play my bagpipes.
Yeah, but they have meat pillows.
All right.
You
can
wanna
you throw
die?
the rope. Valeth,
I don't know if that's
Just
a.
like-
going,
I don't
letting
know
down
if-
the rope. Are you grabbing it?
Bailiff, is that
let's-
an intimidation? Is that an empty threat, or are you gonna do it?
I'm not gonna kill you, they are.
No, the bagpipes.
Right.
I'll fucking do it.
Okay.
all All right.
Please, for the love of God, get back up here.
You see Bailiff flying over me in the water, swimming, as he's playing the bagpipes.
No, we don't.
All right.
We don't see Bailiff.
No, you don't see any of it, but you hear it.
Lysandra, give me a. Also, since you guys are now moving closer to the sirens, I need everybody to give me a intelligence save. And then I need.
Do I have?
That'd be everybody that's upstairs.
Since I already
Oh,
passed.
jeez.
Thorbeck, come swim with
Oh,
me.
God.
Do I have
Oh my
advantage
goodness.
since I already succeeded on an intelligence save?
Nope, you have to do it again because you're getting closer.
I'm gonna do this even though he got the nat 1. I'm gonna try that with a persuasion of
All right.
33 tied to his
Oh,
nat 1.
26. Let's go.
Okay.
I need to know what's going on.
Yep. I'll explain that here in a second. All right.
I'm gonna say everybody, you should come join me. Not that that's gonna work on players, but
Here's to tell which one's louder. Ooh, all right. So, Bailiff, a rope is thrown down to you. You catch the rope. You go over. You put it around Lysandra as she's swimming, and it gets tangled up in her. And you start hearing the sounds. You're like, oh shit. You flip your bagpipes over and you start playing your bagpipes as loud and as god-awful as you possibly can. Everybody who failed now succeeds against their check
Thorbeck?
as the siren song is completely and utterly removed from
By
your
shitty
perception
bagpipes.
by shitty bagpipes.
Yeah, bagpipes.
I knew they'd come in handy.
There was a half a round where the siren song was impacting Dracul and Thorbeck. So Dracul and Thorbeck, Dracul, you run over and jump off the edge of the ship. And Thorbeck, you
26.
just launch yourself off over the ship. You are still currently holding on to the rope.
Thorbeck into the water.
They're cool. Got
Sorry.
a 26 though.
How was I affected with a 26?
Sorry, not Dracul. Sorry. My fault.
Okay. So Thorbeck's in the water. Lysandra's in the
I don't
water.
know where I saw. I thought I saw a 6 for Dracul, and I guess I didn't. I guess it was a 26. But Dracul, you are piloting the ship. You're fine. But Thorbeck, you throw the rope down, and it gets wrapped around Lysandra, and you're like, "Oh, pretty ladies!" And you jump off the ship. You're still holding the rope.
Can I try to grab him?
Are
You're
you
way up
piloting
here.
the ship, or are you
You're right
Seeing
here.
him.
at the edge of the ship?
Oh,
right here.
He's all the way up there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you would not have the reaction time, especially not with Thorbeck's speed.
No, Thorbeck fast as fuck. He went.
We are all stationary though now, not affected by it. So they're just having to deal with my bagpipes.
Yeah, except Thorbeck realizes this as he's like 20
water.
feet headed towards the water.
Can he slow fall and grab the bottom of the ship?
In the fucking fall.
Can you what?
Oh, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, you come to in the middle of your fall. You're like falling off the ship. You're like, wait, I was just standing up on the ship. Why am I here? And Lysandra, you come to the sound of annoying ass bagpipes. You are in cold, frigid water. There is a rope tangled up in your arms, and you have no idea how you got here. You were just on a ship looking at people on a boat.
So I don't recall jumping off the boat,
Nope.
but I am now in the water too.
Yeah. To your perspective, you blinked, and you were falling.
Bailiff cannot
Okay,
describe
so
any of
let's
this.
resolve that damage. Which is not-
Negated because monk slow fall shit.
Yup. I just want to know how much he's avoiding right now.
What are you doing? You now have a rope and 2 people in the water and 1 person with a flying tower.
I'm playing the
portion of rope
bagpipes.
I had, I'm
He's
gonna
still
tie the
holding
portion
it.
of rope that I had around myself, and I'm gonna say, Valith, grab the middle of the rope and try and pull us up.
You see me struggling like a kid trying to figure out how to get out of a blanket.
Okay, I will, while still playing the bagpipes, dip my foot in the water and swirl it around to try and wrap my foot around the rope.
Use your damn hands, wherever the hell you are.
All right. I will stop playing the bagpipes for a second and just say, or else this, if I stop, the banshees will be able to take control of you again, and then I'll go back to playing the bagpipes.
Fair enough.
All right, yeah, you can. Thorbet can be holding up a piece of the rope.
You know, I
Yep.
have the ability to, as long as I'm
Tie it around
talking,
your foot.
as long as I'm talking, people really don't have the ability to control my mind at all. So, as long as I'm talking until we make it back up there, I'm guessing that I
Well,
have
keep talking then.
Yeah, so you understand that a majority of the time, when you do paperwork, what you want to really try to focus on is the.
Bailiff will grab the rope and fly it up, and he's gonna wrap it. He's gonna wrap it around a post or something, and then just be like, Dracul, get over here and help me, and then
Lysandra,
What happened?
give me a
Wait, did
performance
you-
check.
What do we
Performance
have now? We have a rope potentially tied to a post that's leading down into the water. Can I climb the rope?
All right, so at this point, Lysandra is talking louder than the sirens are singing. So, Valith, you can stop playing.
Okay.
She is currently talking and counter charming.
he swings it on his back, and he's like, "Ooh, talking about paperwork, just as bad as the bagpipes, am I right?" And then he'll go up and he'll wrap it around a pole and just do it kind of like a pulley system would, so that way if Thorbeck pulls on it, it pulls Lysandra up, and then her weight goes up, and then he can probably use his monk shit to like counterbalance it and like pull himself up too.
I'll just
Does that make sense?
pull myself up at the
Give
same
me a
time as
survival
Lysandra
check.
pulleying that.
Yeah, it's like
That
Right.
would be
pulling.
nuts.
Give me a survival check to see
Okay,
if
it
you
depends
can
on how
create
much
a
each of us
double
weighs.
pulley knot.
And that's where signing and triplicate
ladder
comes into
stepping.
play, right? Because if you do it only once or twice, you can't necessarily tell whether or not that's the actual applicant
works.
or
Yeah,
the receiver
you're
of the
good.
paperwork.
So you get up there and you realize, oh, it would be so much easier if we just use this giant ass crank that's meant for bringing hardware up and
Yeah.
loading the ship with materials. So you just go through the bottom rack in the ship and hook it up to the chain pulley and start cranking them up.
Cool, yeah, I'll open. That's right, the bottom of the ship.
Just gonna dope monk shit his way back up and do it faster.
Well,
All right. So all of you
Have-
get yourselves into the bottom of the ship.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Bailiff. So when I was talking about the paperwork, you
Bailiff
understand?
walks back to the kitchen.
That I have stuff that makes it so you don't have to do the paperwork anymore.
Anybody informed?
Oh
your
well,
school
if,
that
in
everybody
that
was-
case,
See, I knew that would get your attention. Just keep listening to me until we're back in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
go. So yeah,
Well, you're not on
Alright.
that deck. You're where I am.
oh, your counter charm works for everybody.
yeah, my counter
Yeah.
charm works for everybody
Nice,
within
okay.
30 feet of me.
Cool. Yeah. If I would definitely stick nearby then.
The major negating factor is that you can't hear the siren song in the distance because she's talking too loudly.
Okay. Perhaps in the future, Dr. Lysandra, you could be up on the helm and you could use the conch of
Announcement.
the announcement conch.
I'm gonna talk through him.
All right.
'Cause if I
Are you
start-
turning the ship
if
and
I
leaving the area you're cool?
If I stop talking,
As soon
it'll
as I know
continue
that
to go.
everybody is back aboard, would I have been able to tell the bottom of the ship opening and then closing again?
Yeah, so Thorbeck would have, after everybody was up, he would go up to the main deck and go up and say, "All right, you're cool, let's go, let's go." And then he'll go down again to where he was.
All right. You travel quite a while longer, and you see some pretty decently sized reflective seashells at the bottom of the ocean. That seems to be a ridge that comes up in the ocean that comes within like 20 feet of the water, and you can see some sparkling shells and some coral reef under there.
Ooh.
And then there is just a random crate floating in the water. Looks like a barrel. Any reaction to that? Just a barrel floating in the middle of the ocean?
You know, Dracul won it. No.
All right.
Yeah, that's in the kitchen.
Would I have noticed it with a passive 27?
Yeah, it's very easily noticeable. It's a singular barrel floating in the middle of a giant ocean.
I'm gonna try and see if I can do the crane game.
Gonna go to the bottom hatch and crane it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the crane game.
All right, give me a survival check. See if you can fish this thing out of the water with the
Heck yeah.
the giant claw of mana ship.
No. Well, maybe, but no. 12.
12. The hook on the end of it like
Wait a
bounces
second,
off the barrel.
Wait a second.
but
Wait
you-
a second. Wait a second. 18.
18?
Yep.
What gave you the benefit? I'm scrolled up so I can't see what you did.
Psionic power.
When you use your when your non-psionic training fails you, your psionic power can help. If you fail an ability check using a skill or tool, oh, never mind. With which you have
No, it's a skill.
proficiency.
You don't have proficiency in survival?
I have. Does half count?
It's a form of proficiency, but
Cool.
it's half proficiency, so
Then
you
I-
can get half the benefit from your
Okay.
psionic power.
15.
Okay. With a 15, the hook hits the barrel, catches on one of the metal bands on the lip, and you're able to get it cranked up, and it gets about halfway up, and then the hook slips off and goes boom.
This reminds me of Valeth's gotcha balls. I'm gonna try one more time.
All right, this will be the last chance before it gets away from you.
A net 1.
You drop the hook back down, and when you drop the hook down to try to catch it as it's falling, it goes under the water as it hits the water, and the hook drops and hits the barrel and breaks the barrel open, and now there is just wine spreading out through the water.
That's nothing to whine about.
Does Thorbeck smell it?
Give me a perception check, Thorbeck.
Normal?
Yeah, normal. What was that number? I'm scrolled up. I can't see what.
23.
23.
Yes, you smell the sacrilegious scent of, and hear
salty
the
wine.
sacrilegious sound of alcohol being spilled, and your core wrenches as you're like, oh no.
Huh. It smells like it was probably pretty expensive.
So I'm going down and investigating.
You see in the bottom is Lysandra closing the bottom hatches of the ship, and how is Lysandra acting?
Huh. The crane game didn't go the way I thought it would.
Do I see the barrel?
Nope, there's no barrel in the bottom of the ship.
The
Alcohol.
Through the grate
yeah, the grate has holes in
in
it.
the ocean?
Oh yeah, if you look through the grate, you see a puddle of wine that is spreading out from a broken barrel.
Hello. Man, you seem upset.
Okay, do I have enough information to ascertain what happened here?
Wine got spilled. From your perception, you have no reason to believe that there was a random wine bottle in the middle of the ocean. So your assumption is that a cask of wine was dropped out of the bottom of the ship to the ocean, and it broke and spilled wine everywhere. That's the only logical assumption here.
Goddamn good explanation for this.
Why?
Who in their right mind would waste ale or wine like that?
I mean, I didn't know what was inside the box.
What are you talking about? You didn't know. Most of the barrels we have here either have some sort of functional material or some of my ales.
There was a box that was 40 feet down in the water, and I was trying to fish it out of the water.
What are you... What?
Yeah, there was a crate. With his 22, would he have seen broken things when he looked through the grate to see that the box is broken?
Yeah, it was a broken barrel of wine.
I'm gonna do a persuasion check to persuade him that I'm telling the truth instead of a deception
You
check.
can do an insight.
I got a
combat
natural 1 for a 26.
Nat 1 is still a nat 1.
It doesn't
You are
show it.
not
It
quite
doesn't show it in
convinced
red.
that it's the truth. She's being very persuasive, but you're used to Migsalia, and very persuasive usually means lying.
By the way, I want to make it very clear that there has yet to be an instance of her lying, but it's a 1.
Right, but yeah, it's a nat 1. And they don't know that there hasn't been an instance of you lying.
Ooh, how about that? Does that counteract
Was that a nat 20?
It was a
on
nat
an
20 on
insight?
this
That's
site.
a nat 20 insight.
She is being very persuasively the wrong kind of persuasive, but it is believable that she might be telling the truth. There's still this like lingering slight doubt.
You're telling
as you're
me
just like,
it seems like a mist.
There was a random cask of wine
Well, it was.
floating on the ocean.
It wasn't a cask, because casks are usually circular. This one was a box, and usually.
no, it was circular.
Well, you
It
said
was a barrel.
I heard crate, which usually is a square.
Yeah, well, it's a barrel.
Oh, okay.
It was a wine cask.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
I did describe it having metal bands that the hook hooked
Yeah, but
onto.
you could still have a square box that has metal bands on it. It could be some kind of thing that needs to be consistently upright, or it's
Right, well,
fragile.
To be clear, it's a crate until it is identified to be holding alcohol or a liquid of some sort, at which point it becomes a cask. So a round crate is still a crate. You're trying to do language misnomer with me? It's not gonna work.
No, I'm not trying to do language misnomer. I'm trying to tell you that the information you provided me was not accurately describing the situation. It wasn't satisfactory enough for me to
Well,
understand what's happening.
either way, moving on. Thorbeck has asked a question.
I provided an answer. Unless you asked a new question.
When?
What was
The new
your
question was,
More overstatement, I suppose. Either way, but clarifying statement was: so you're telling me there was a random cask of wine on the ocean,
Yeah, it looks
just
rectangular.
floating among the wide?
But apparently it was not an actual rectangle. It looks through the fourth wall. I would provide the accurate information. If it's a cask instead of a crate, then fine.
It was both.
Okay.
A
Wait,
cask
what?
is a form of crate.
Yay! Fine, we met on a mutual ground.
Thorbeck would refer to it as a cask, but yeah.
I would still say a crate then, because I didn't know there was wine inside. I
So,
didn't presume there would be wine inside.
Right. To clarify, all casks are crates. When they are holding a liquid, they become a cask holds liquid. A crate can hold liquid.
Right.
So a crate, it can be a cask, but not all crates are casks.
Right, a square is a rectangle, but not all rectangles are squares. I understand.
Okay.
Wait, so
just
is this in the form of a barrel or a fucking box?
It is in the form of a barrel.
So it's a barrel. That's the information she provides you. She provides factually correct information always.
Okay.
Who in the hell would dump a cask of wine?
You did
On the
see
ocean.
a shipwreck 2 days ago, so
Valid.
just to clarify.
Oh, so this is 2 days later from the siren shipwreck.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like an hour later.
Oh no, this is days of travel.
Okay.
These are random little encounters on days of travel based on what she rolled.
The one who's not here. Would that be sufficient to remember? I mean, we passed by a shipwrecked boat not long ago, so it could be from there.
Yeah, and then you continue traveling forward.
Nope,
So,
conversation
Just as a
set now.
clarifying thing to resolve this encounter,
Okay.
Okay.
one thing that Thorbeck will do is he will just kind of, in a form of ritual almost, not necessarily. Maybe there's another word for it. He will almost grieve the loss
Ceremony.
of alcohol into the ocean.
Grieving is
He's-
perfect.
Yeah.
He
So he'll kind of
understands
just
that-
get on his knees, put his head down, and like mourn the loss of the alcohol.
All right. Continuing forward, another little section of the ocean appears, and you can see the ocean floor. So a couple of days later, and you see that there is a stone road. Looks like a cobblestone road that goes for a couple miles, several miles, and then just drops off on each side into two chasms.
In the middle of the ocean?
Yep.
I can't swim. Goodbye, random cobblestone path.
What do you mean you can't swim? You can swim. You just don't have a swimming speed.
Oh, I like to live. And you know what? Interacting with those women would have been living life. So,
Are you still on about that?
yes, they were pretty.
It's an odd place for
Yeah.
the road underwater.
I'll admit they were, but
Whatever.
And then there is a floating object in the distance that rolls into your view, and it looks like a giant conch shell. And as you approach it, you all hear wah 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 coming from the inside of the shell.
SpongeBob? Hold on, let me check something. Does it sound like a language, or does it sound like incoherent performances?
Incoherent voices, specifically.
Voices?
I'm going
How-
to
Go ahead.
raise the elevation of the mana ship.
Okay.
It can only hit 40 feet off the deck. It cannot fly any higher.
Are we already at 40?
Yes.
Yep.
How close are we to it?
40 feet away from it as it goes underneath the ship.
Okay.
As you
Wait, so
look off
the
the
height
edge.
of the deck itself, it's 40 feet to the ocean.
Yes. So it's about 45 feet to the top of the
So
conch.
the bottom,
oh.
the bottom of the ship would be 10 feet away from the ocean.
I have a solution.
Mm,
I understand what's
No.
happening.
I don't think you do.
You
The
have-
bottom of the ship, the very bottom of the arch of the ship, the main spine board of the ship, that's the bottom of it, is 40 feet from the top of the water. So if there's a wave
Okay.
that comes up, the ship raises and stays 40 feet. The elevation is
Okay.
relative to the ground, not to the seafloor.
No, I'm aware of that. What I'm figuring out is the exact heights we're working with, because from the main deck to the fucking bottom of the ship is 30 feet. So if you're jumping from the main deck to the ocean floor,
It's 70 feet of fall.
70. Yeah.
If you're jumping from the engine deck, which is above 10 feet above Dracul, it's 90 feet to the ocean floor.
As long as we got our numbers right.
Yeah.
I'm just, yeah.
Okay. You pass over the ship. Is anybody saying anything?
It feels more wise not to.
Would you say anything as character without player knowledge?
Yes.
What would you
Does-
say?
Oh, no. Let me clarify it. No, I would not, because it feels more safe not to.
Okay. Anybody else? You hear random voices coming from outside the ship that are loud enough that all of you can hear them.
I can't understand it. So it's...
Oh, what the hell is that?
I thought
Uh,
I thought
what the hell is
universal
that
speech
sound?
would make it so I can understand it. It's only so they can understand me.
Anybody with a passive above 15 would hear their own and their party members' voices coming from inside the conch.
What the hell? Huh?
What the hell? What? Uh-huh.
What's happening?
And it is like a cacophony of sounds and voices, but you're also hearing your own. What was that roll?
What's
I can't see
What's-
because I'm up higher.
natural 20? Arcana check.
Or what? Arcana?
What's going on?
This does
what's going
not
on?
seem to be magical in nature.
Ooh, I bet you it's just echoing our own voices. Do I hear that come back to my own ears?
How large did you say this
Yes.
was? Bailiff can't see it.
Did you say yes? I
This,
cut out.
yes.
Okay.
You are hearing your own voice echo back whatever you say. As well as anybody who talks on the ship, their voice is also echoed back. But there seems to be a repeat. Like it doesn't stop after one echo. It's just a constant sound of the repeating of what you said.
What the hell is this?
What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? As it's included in the cacophony. And this conch is about, as you step on deck and look down at it, it's about 40 feet wide by 40 feet and looks to probably be 30 feet deep and sticking 5 to 10 feet out of the water.
So it would not fit on our mana ship.
No, it's twice the size of your mana ship, probably, or at least close to it.
So what I'm
Okay.
hearing is it could fit potentially.
I am
So,
going to press
160
the throttle on the mana ship.
I'm also actively using
Right,
Counter
40?
Charm. Just
Oh,
in
it
case.
does
So
not seem
mana
to be
ship dash?
having any kind of effect to you.
Yeah, it's precautionary after the sirens.
Okay.
Good idea, Alessandra.
And
We don't know what this.
the sounds
could
she's
be.
making are sounds of her playing with her cat. And she's just
Okay.
talking to
And
the cat
you
the
hear
whole time.
those echoed back through the conch.
Excellent.
So give me a performance check with advantage as
Oh,
you
okay.
resonate off of yourself.
So normal is 31, and then a natural one after that.
Okay, so you get distracted by your own talking and you interrupt yourself, and then the counter charm stops because you're like talking and then hearing yourself, and you stop talking to wait for yourself to finish.
Thankfully,
And it's like listening to your own echo when
So-
you're trying to speak to somebody.
yeah. It is 31 is the result though, because it was advantage.
Oh, that was a perception check with a nat one. I
Oh.
thought that was a performance check with a nat
Perception.
one.
The
I didn't say roll
performance was the
perception.
third. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll just go with that. The performance was a 31. And
You talking to yourself? You're holding a full-on conversation with the reflection of your voice through the conch. Pretty impressive, actually.
is that another
And
pretty
your
lady
mana ship
in there?
speeds up. Is that another pretty lady in there?
Yeah,
Why, yes,
this
it is.
this fucking trip is going crazy. I'm out of here.
Dr. Lysandra
Before-
Morwin is now in the
Before Bailiff
process of
walks,
getting herself infatuation.
before Bailiff walks through the door, he just pokes his head back. Nobody jump off the fucking ship.
Alright, you
Oh, but he
continue
was
on.
thinking
The
about doing that.
mana ship speeds up. And that voice goes off into the distance. And the really weird thing about this is it only seemed to be reflecting voices, not the sound of the mana ship, not the sound of the ocean, just voices. You travel for quite a while longer. Anything else on that encounter?
Not for that one, just over the time, Bailiff's like preserving food that they have, but making it better.
Okay.
Because before they just had like salted meats and stuff, so he's
Preserving them in marinades and stuff like
yeah,
that.
he's trying to basically meal prep for future shit, and then whenever there's a meal time, he's bringing food out to this table, so everybody's got to come eat, and yeah, so.
All right. And then
So
a
got
day
the food to
later,
the Capitan.
you all encounter an area of coral that has giant oysters.
Ooh, we need
Sitting in
some,
the
we need
core.
some of those. We should grab some of those. Can we use the hook thing down below?
What happened?
Let's try to hook some of these oysters. It'll just take a minute. These could go really, really well in some food.
Sure. I'll go with use Bardic Inspiration.
Fall back, I need some help.
And
Yeah,
help.
lower the ship down and swim down and try to get him.
I put on some of my mariner's armor.
Wait, what happened?
Okay.
Thorbeck, I'm gonna need your help, and then I give Thorbeck a pair of the mariner's armor, which is light armor, but we gotta go down here and get some of these oysters.
All right, I suppose.
I also give Thorbeck a Bardic Inspiration.
The hell? I'm trying to get to the bottom of the damn ship again.
Not letting me through.
Nope, not that.
Come on. There we go.
Oh, did I just get moved to the bottom? All right, cool, sweet. All right. So basically,
Cool, I'm
We-
not at the helm.
fall back.
One thing that was discussed was one of the modification you guys wanted was mounted ballista that would point down towards the water with harpoons in the bottom area,
Yes.
because that was talked about with Rogar. So you do have access to those if you want to try to break the shell of the oysters, or
Yes,
you
I-
can jump off, swim down, and take them up whole.
I just want the meat. What do you think? Should we shoot them?
Would that damage?
You said they're
the
giant,
meat
right?
In a negative way for what? For what we're trying to.
So you would not have access to the oyster shell itself. It wouldn't damage the meat any, but you would not have access to the shell. And the shell can sometimes be valuable.
Do we have a net?
All right, Thorbeck is gonna tie a rope around his waist that's tied to like the fucking whatever
Do you take the armor
pulley
that
system or whatever crank, and then he'll release the crank.
Do you take
and
the mariner
yeah, you know
armor?
what, fuck it. Why not? I'll put on whatever your mariner armor is.
Cool. So you have you have a swim speed equal to your move speed. Go get as many as you can, Thorbeck.
You have no idea how valuable that is.
I know. That's why I gave it to you.
All right, so you lower the ship down to the level of the water. It seems to be a calm ocean, which is why you can see the bottom of the ocean at this point.
What's
And
happening?
you jump into the water and realize, oh, it's like
and Thorbeck is
40 feet down. The bottom of the
Oh,
ocean
yeah.
like 40 feet down. And you're swimming down, and you get to a point where you're like, those oysters are getting pretty fucking big. And you get down to it, and you're realizing, oh, this oyster's bigger than you are. There are four oysters that are 10 by 10 oysters.
Oh damn.
Give me a nature check and a survival. See if you know how to harvest oysters and how to kill them.
How far away are they from us now?
You're probably 5 feet off of the water. If
Okay.
you're down below, they're probably 50 feet underwater.
Within
down
60.
below you.
Okay.
I'm just saying, Valeth would know how to harvest them with his cooking, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
but this is the survival check was to see if you knew how to basically hook them or kill them so that they don't like open up inside the cavern of the ship, so they're dead when you pull them up, or so they don't fight back or try to swim away or whatever. There is a small membrane at the hinge edge that you can stick a knife into and cut the muscle tissue so that like shucking an
It's
oyster.
wild because I have a dagger. Shuck.
So yeah, you swim over and you shuck all 4 oysters so that they can't open or close their clasps, and then you open.
Yeah, and then I would swim back up to the surface, ask for rope to be thrown down so I can tie him up, and then bring
I
down
was
that
saying-
second rope.
It would
Do we-
need to be chain because they are heavy as fuck.
Do we have a net?
Okay, yeah, I
I'm
would
gonna,
ask for that.
I'm gonna.
Do you have like a
use the-
fishing net?
I'm gonna use the winch to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just side note,
Um,
Thorbeck is tied to something. I don't know what it is, but
Okay. Yeah, you guys are just gonna harvest these oysters. There's not gonna be any adverse effects of
All
it.
right. We
but, yeah,
gather.
Yep.
And then
you
now we
gather 'em.
have 4 oysters in the.
I do need strength checks
Thing.
for whoever's operating the crank to lift these oysters up.
Okay,
As
I
they,
will.
They
Whoever's
each weigh
operating?
about 120 pounds.
Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna talk
Well, then a
myself up
winch.
first, and then I'm gonna use
If you
bardic
have a
inspiration.
proper
that way.
winch, then that'll reduce the difficulty of it. But
Yeah, only by a half though.
So I'm gonna use
Okay.
hype myself up with another.
Half is a
bardic
good factor.
inspiration.
We can both do it from each end, and possibly it'll be easier, Lysandra.
Oh, you
Alright,
guys are back up
so-
here now.
Yeah, so you hooked all of them together and you're cranking all of them up all at once?
I would have done one at a time. Thorbeck
Okay.
wise.
Okay, so Valeth is going to go up and crank every time Thorbeck hooks one?
Yes.
Okay. So give me a strength check with advantage, Valeth. I'm assuming your strength is better than...
It's still not great.
what's your strength modifier, Lysandra?
Can I use athletics instead?
Oh,
Of-
mine's still the
strength?
same with athletics.
What's your strength modifier?
+0,
Oh, okay. What's your athletics modifier?
+3,
Okay.
because I have bardic half proficiencies.
So we'll give you, because Valeth, your athletics is still just +1, right?
Yeah, mine's still trash.
And you still have your
Okay.
unused bardic
Good.
inspiration
So-
too. So
If I can use acrobatics, I would do that, but I don't think I
No.
can.
No. So yeah,
Would
you're
Thorbeck
able to
be able
do
to use
it
acrobatics for that.
with Lysandra's modifier on your rolls instead of yours.
Is it a what's the level of bardic? Is it a D8?
Yeah, roll a d8 for me.
yes, it is.
Nice.
16.
So 16
Max roll. Nice.
18 is the total roll because we're using Lysandra's modifier. So you guys start
Nice.
going, and there's a little stammer where Valeth is like trying to crank, and Lysandra is trying to crank, but you're at opposite ends of the like motion. And Lysandra starts going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you guys start getting in a rhythm and cranking it up. So you get them up.
New armor. It's just needs to be stretched out a little bit. That's all.
And just a note about what they'd be seeing while Thorbeck is down there. Whatever the distance is, the rope would just be wiggling violently with how fast he's going.
Yeah, it's like you shot a harpoon down into the water, because every time you like drop the thing back down, he grabs a hold of it and it's like
It just unravels fast.
He's zooming.
Yep. Yeah, if he can move his movement speed underwater, every turn he can move let's see,
That's
165
55 base feet.
165 feet
Yeah.
per
Swim-
6 seconds.
Swim speed equal to your speed, and if you start your turn at 0 hit points, you immediately regain 1d4
Damn, wild.
underwater.
So yeah, he's just like water missile.
Okay, we have a scuba diver. I feel like if he can move that fast, he can use the momentum to shoot up out of the water.
Air
into the
to
ship.
surface torpedo Thorbeck.
Water to surface missile? What?
Surface to water missile. It's considered air to surface.
Right, okay. But what I'm talking about is, would it be possible for him to build up speed going vertically?
That fucking
straight
dolphin
up?
can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, exactly, right?
165 feet per 6
How
seconds.
far up would that high jump be? Like, using momentum going up through the water into the ship or something.
Could he make it to
Okay.
the deck over the side?
So
Could
a
I go up
dolphin,
90 feet?
A dolphin has a swimming speed of 60. What's your strength score, Thorbeck?
+1.
Because this is going to be a vertical
So
jump.
12.
Okay, so a dolphin has a swimming speed of 60 feet. So it can go 120 feet around. You can go 165 feet around. So you have more speed on you.
Yeah.
What is your high jump?
I mean, it's not
Actually,
technically
we'll
a high
consider
jump,
this a
but
long jump. We'll consider this a long jump. What's your long jump?
12 feet.
Okay, so you can go 18 feet in the air. So you can launch out of the water and land in the bottom of the ship.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So do we get all of them on?
A realization he would let his rope go. As long as the ship is stationary and whatnot. After it's all wrapped up and we have all 4 of them up, he would just into the thing.
Well,
Oh, man.
if you'd like, you can keep that one.
You'd let me keep this?
Oh, well, I plan on making one for everyone. I've been making them in my new syncreticity. I can't pronounce it. I can make them. I've made 2, so you could have the first. I figured if we're going to be
Alrighty.
traveling over the water and possibly having underwater missions, that it would be helpful for everyone to have a pair.
All right.
Well, it is much
and you
appreciated.
guys are able to harvest. You have 100 pounds with 4 oysters, so 400 pounds of oyster,
Hell yeah.
and you have 4 whole oyster shells, fully, completely intact, and they are giant oyster shells.
They did make a
And
good
so
bed.
yeah,
Mariner's
right?
armor is this?
It
Standard.
is Mariner's Armor Uncommon. I can trade one to you. I have them in my inventory.
That'd be great.
I just got to remember how to trade. Give to character. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't give you both. It didn't pop up. What the hell? Please hold.
He's giving you both to double your movement speed underwater.
It doesn't work that way.
Just wear 2 sets.
Then it would be half movement speed.
Okay.
Dang it.
You said you'd be encumbered. Wearing 2 sets of armor and trying to swim? That sounds like a really bad idea.
I mean, another thing is some of my movement is declared by being unarmored.
I think your standard movement speed is 65, right? Or is it still 55?
It's 55, I believe.
Okay.
If I can make a unarmored variant, I would, but it just said light armor, medium armor, heavy armor.
The non-armored, the unarmored version could be goggles.
Yeah, it's just Mariner's goggles. Dude, can we do that? Mariner's goggles?
I mean, there's goggles of night.
Up to the DM. How do I trade with you? I'm looking for the trade thing.
On the bottom left, if you don't have your players thing docked, there should be a button that says trade.
Oh,
What if you do?
If you
Oh,
do, then
in?
it doesn't show up if it's docked to the taskbar.
make this.
So you continue on. You do have 400 pounds of oyster meat, 4 giant oysters worth of shell, and 4 giant pearls.
Wait a minute.
Not the size of the pearl that Eris has. Not even
Okay,
close.
cool.
They're big ass pearls, but they're not that big. But they're each worth about 500 to 800 gold. I'd say 800 gold because you're natural 20 on harvesting. And then you all travel for another 3 or 4 days and finally
Are you gonna
arrive
complete the
at
trade,
the
Valeth?
coast of Felicity.
Thought I did. Sorry.
And as you are coming up to the coast of Felicity, you are about 3 days out from the main city.
Oh, thank you for the.
But you're about 3 days out. So as you're approaching, there's a tree that is washed up into the ocean. I don't know why. It was just there. It was one of the things you encountered.
How big of a tree?
A very large one, like I would say probably 15 feet in diameter, that is washed up to the ocean shore, and there are no trees about that size in this area.
Okay, my shit's lagging super hard for some reason.
Yeah, mine is
I
too.
can't tell why.
I don't know. Is it something on the
It just went back to normal for mine.
is it something on the little tablet things? The little desktops connection? I'm not really experiencing anything, but it's almost always slow for me, so I can't tell.
No, I mean noticeably, like there's
It'll
something
skip
going on.
you
I don't.
frames every once in a while.
It's skipping a shit ton of frames for me right now, and now it's back to normal. That was weird. Okay.
You might need to refresh. Sometimes when you have too many pop-up windows, it does that. I don't know why. I think it's a Foundry
I
thing.
had 0.
Well, I mean, like over time, one pop-up
yeah.
window, one scene expansion, like opening trade windows, dialogue boxes, all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
After a
that's
certain
fair.
amount of time, it starts getting fucky.
You're doing
wucky.
some weird shit. Yeah.
So
Thorbeck
in the
gave,
middle of the night, roll me a D3, Dracul.
I saw that. It didn't add to my sheet,
Another
but I'm
D3?
reloading, so we'll see.
Is that one for the oyster encounter, or is that one for this one?
That was for this one. There was
Alright.
another one up above
So-
for the oyster encounter.
It's the middle of the night, and you all are resting and doing whatever you're doing. Is anybody up on deck in the middle of the night?
I
Isn't
would
that our
still be up
normal?
as lookout.
It's
Up
the
at
middle of the
front
night.
ship.
Valeth would be awake, but you'd probably be tending to the 400 pounds of oyster meat to try and see how he's going to make it last.
All right.
Even if it's cutting it up into little perfect sizes for cooking and then putting it into his bag of holding to keep it fresh.
All right. So yeah, if most people are asleep, then you would all hear from the booming conch of announcement the voice of Grimna as she says, you should all get up on deck.
I just move my
Thorbeck
character
arrives
all
on
the
deck.
way there to the bedroom.
Can
Strata
I
is-
see what she is worried about?
Yes. There's a fucking tornado on the horizon
Oh,
between you and your destination. And it's approaching you fast.
Grimna, maybe we should try turning the ship 60 degrees port.
It's a little late for that. That thing's moving quick. It wasn't even on the horizon a few minutes ago. It's gonna hit
We'll
us.
start calling out stuff like tie down any loose blah blah blah, etc. Prepare for shit.
Well, I hope that weatherproofing handles all weather, even the disastrous type.
Well, if you remember, the ship itself doesn't experience weather, but the whole bubble of the ship is still impacted by the outside weather sources. So unless you have the ship docked and tied down, you are over land right now, because it is a tornado. Unless you have the ship docked and tied down.
Then I would call out to Grimna to go down to the land
just
and
happened?
dock, and we need to tie down the ship
All right.
and get ready to weather this.
Yeah,
I
Bailiff
think
would fly if he needs to teleport down to the bottom, whatever he's got to do.
Did your imp break?
Yeah, I think Winston is not there either.
Winston's in your familiars. The familiars folder in the active players.
Right, but he's not on the companion manager drop down thing.
There you go. Somebody
Oh, he
added-
wouldn't be. He's his own thing now. He's not the companion manager anymore.
Oh, okay. How do I summon him now then?
He's out.
Okay.
From the
Okay,
actors
cool.
tab. So if you go to the actors tab up at the top right, and then go to active player, active players, and then draw it as familiars.
Yep. Okay. Perfect.
All right. So Grimna drops the ship down, sets it on the ground.
Bailiff hops over, flies
Next-
down, starts anchoring.
Yeah, nestles it into a bunch of like palm fronds and stuff like that as you are still currently on the edge of the continent. And nestles it in place and starts tying stuff down. You anchor it as best you can. Give me a survival. Whoever has the highest survival modifier.
+9.
Okay, so I'll give him the help action
Bardic.
because I'm +6.
Anybody else have higher than
I'm
+9?
+1.
No, Joda's a 0.
I have +1d8.
Most one of the other two.
Okay. So I'll give you the 1d8. The what was the advantage, your modifier, and then +10.
All right, so +1d8 +10.
Yep.
What the hell? Come on. I don't know what the hell's up with my keyboard when I pop out my sheet. Plus.
What the bed sheet is going on?
All right, let's do this. Survival. Plus 1. 1.
On. Are you adding the +10 one at a time?
No, I can't. For some reason, my number pad doesn't like to work when I pop my sheet out. So let me reopen my character sheet. Okay, so survival +1. Now it's not wanting to work again. There we go. D8 +10
It's a nice thing Jada creates smoke grenades.
advantage.
All right, 34. You feel very well anchored. You even take points where you put the ballista spikes into the ground and like through roots You hammer the end of the ballista spikes in and then tighten them down with the winches, so you are held fast to the ground. And you are very well magically anchored in place, as well as any other form of anchoring. And this tornado goes over the top of your head and over the top of the ship. As you are anchoring everything down, you get back on the ship and you watch as the eye of the outside of the tornado hits the ship. The eye of the tornado goes over the top of the ship, and it is rocking the entire ship.
Not even
Like, this was a
fast.
very
It's rock.
powerful tornado. And as it gets to the edge of the ship, it hits a stream that is heading out towards the ocean. And immediately that stream is completely dried up as all of the water is sucked up into this tornado and flung around. And the trees around you are ripped up. The anchors that you have in place that are attached to trees are ripped out of the ground. The trees are being flung around the ship, but they're anchored to the ship currently.
Holy shit.
I assume we're hunkered down somewhere.
I don't know. What are you doing? Are you hunkered inside the ship, or are you outside the ship looking at the storm, knowing that you're safe in your little bubble?
Dr.
Baylor
Lysander's
just went up on deck.
Oh, I mean, if we're safe in the
100%.
bubble, then fuck it.
I am 100% at the front of the ship, fucking watching all of this happen.
All right, so we have
know for
1,
certain we're
2,
safe in there, then
3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6. Well, you'd feel pretty safe. You've been in storms like this before. You wouldn't be guaranteed safety. It's not. Nothing's a guarantee in a magical world, but it does have.
Well, then
you
I
are
would be
protected
viewing
from the wind
through
and the rain.
something.
Drata would be like peeking her head out from the door, not necessarily out on the deck, but peeking out to see what's going on.
Okay. Since Dracul, you are at the front of the ship, I need you to roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll me a D8 for me.
What?
Oh, okay. So you're looking out at the front of the ship, and one of the trees that was tethered to the ship gets ripped out of the ground, and the storm tries to throw it into the distance, but it hits the end of that strap, that chain, and as it gets flung into the air, it hits the end of the chain, and the storm leaves, and it drops down and drops right across that propeller and snaps the tip of the ship right off the front, as your propeller is now useless. It's missing. It's off the ship.
Missing or
Done.
off the ship?
It's underneath a tree currently, broken off of the ship.
And the ship is, the tornado is leaving.
It is in the process of leaving. You are in the second third of this tornado's event.
I'm gonna wait
Did
for
it
the
snap
tornado
it off?
to end.
Can't see
Too
my
late for what?
character anymore. I don't know what
Here
happened.
or here?
Or reload.
There should be a button on the left. Oh wait, it's not in this one. You should be able to click your token.
He
Yeah,
had
I'm
it
reloading.
right there, is where he had the line drawn.
That's,
I'm gonna put you back
that's where
on.
it landed.
That's where he said it snapped off from.
That's where the tree hit.
Tree landed, broke it off.
Yep.
Well, that's not ideal.
You would know that the ship can still fly that way. It's just flying at a reduced speed. And it'll cost to repair it. You'd have to go to a dock to get it repaired. Just be glad you didn't roll a 7 or a 6. Because I would have hit the engine. You would have been dead in the water, or outside of the water. Yeah, dock tour. All right. The storm continues on. Give me a D100.
Two.
Me.
Whoever rolls it first, I don't care. 81. All right. You do not have any more trees that smack into the ship. Most of them just hit the end of the tether and smacked down to the ground, but the storm passes and it is a clear, sunny day. There were some things that pelted the ship. Not really sure what it was, but it seemed like small projectiles were pelting the side of the ship almost the entire time the storm was going on. They did not seem to go to the top of the ship, though. Was
an angry orphan just trying to throw rocks at the side of the ship?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, perhaps.
It was not throwing rocks at the side of the ship.
Ooh, got him. Burn counter 2. Perhaps
Is it really
we should.
a burn if he cut out and I didn't hear it?
Perhaps we should do a walk around of the ship to assess any other damage.
Okay.
Also, might want to pick up the propeller and put it in the storage bay underneath.
Yes, that is quite
way it can get
unfortunate.
reattached.
Perhaps we make our way to the closest dock to get this repaired.
Well, the city
You're
should have
realizing
one.
that there is no way that that propeller is fitting anywhere in the ship. It is wider than the ship. It is taller than the ship. Or it's about the height of the ship's deck itself. Deck to spine.
All right. Is everybody ready to break it some more so we can fit it in the ship?
Can we tie it?
Yeah, you can hook it to the cargo chains in the cargo hold and strap it to the bottom of the ship to fly with it.
That's what
Okay.
we should do.
That would work. Fly with the hold open, that way it's underneath.
Yeah, you can just slip the chain through the holes in the grate and ratchet it up.
Dra is going to walk around the outside of the ship and passively see if anything looks off.
Okay. A
Just walking
passive
around.
inspection.
Yeah.
Do you have proficiency in land vehicles or air vehicles or sea vehicles? All three of which are appropriate in this situation.
What I do have.
It's a
I would
boat
also
on land with the ability to fly. It is all three.
I would also
Fish.
do a walk around inspection, and I do have proficiency in land and air vehicles.
I do
All right.
not.
Oh, very good. Perhaps you should both go together.
You both see that there are coins, golden coins, and pebbles, and all kinds of miscellaneous tree branches and stuff like that that are stuck into the bottom of this ship. Most of which seem to be superficial, just like it's stuck into a crack and it's wedged there, and you can easily pull it out and clean off the bottom of the ship and brush away or sand away the little imperfections and scratch marks and stuff like that. But there are 5. Actually, give me a 2d12.
That's for you, not for me.
You were the first one to state, but that's fine. You each together find 23 gold coins stuck into the side of the ship.
Okay.
I'm going to take 10 of them and let the doctor have the other 13.
Yeah, my lucky number.
Okay. All right.
I've been rolling a lot of dice and talking over people, so I wanted to give the opportunity.
All right. So you get your propeller reattached to the ship in a non-functional manner and head out. And you manage to make it into town, and you dock your airship and enter the city of Felicity. And it looks like roughly the southern portion of the outer edge, the eighth ring of the city, has been decimated by a tornado. And you are able to fly your mana ship into about the sixth ring of the city and land in one of the docks in the sixth ring. And as you exit, there is a individual standing in the middle of the street, and he is currently very animatedly yelling that he says, "The end times are here. We've angered the Tempest, and he is cursing us in this city. We've allowed too many Aryan folk. All these bird peoples are bringing across the storms of the winds, and they're gonna blow this city into the dust."
That's a little controversial, don't you think?
That seems racist.
He obviously has no clue what he's talking about because bird folk are avian, not Aryan.
You've been to the
They are
bookstore.
aviary.
He doesn't seem very intelligent.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah.
There's too many, and he just continues like you guys aren't talking, realizing that at this point you are too intelligent for him to combat. So he's just going to keep yelling his propaganda like the people who do this do. And he looks like, have you ever seen Little Nicky?
Yes.
Have you seen the priest who's always yelling at Little Nicky? That's what he looks like, except he's got a shirt that has sewn into it is a bird that looks like a humanoid bird, and it's got a circle with a slash through it. Like no bird peoples. He's just a street racist. It's a street speciesist.
Yeah, there's no marathons happening right now.
Do you really feel this way, friend?
Absolutely.
Well,
Can I
see,
get?
we'll see about
This
that. And
tornado
I cast Zone of Truth on it.
Oh, he is adamant. He is. He willingly saves throws the save, and he is ranting, telling you all of the facts that he's found, that the end times are here, and it's happening because of this, and that, and the storms in Mount Nevaeh are a known thing, and there's so many bird folk there that they have to be the cause, and
Does he seem insane?
on and on
like
and on.
not insane, but paranoid.
No, he seems to fully believe that this is
Okay.
what is true and factual. He's not crazy.
Okay.
He's
Doctor,
just
this appears to be
wrong.
your area of expertise.
He seems to be mentally stable. He just seems to be making poor life decisions. That's not something I'm thinking about.
There is an underlying bit of question. Most people like this have had a bad experience with one thing of the category.
True.
And have placed blame on the entire category.
That's true.
Oh, women.
Bailiff is sneaking away behind a dark corner, pulling out his bagpipes. I got a 7 on my stealth check. Does everybody in the party notice me? I'm gonna try and
Yep.
scare this guy away.
Where did he
with
go?
my bagpipes.
Everybody notices you.
Everybody, even the
All right.
commoners, are like, "What's
Cool.
this guy with the bad bagpipes doing in heavy armor or light armor
Yeah.
All right.
There he
neat.
and a giant death scythe on his back?"
And then I start playing the bagpipes.
Oh, it's a surprisingly good
Oh, wow.
performance this time.
Playing a good tune.
And I'm invisible now. So now they're like, where the fuck did that guy go?
Yep. Wow. He just transformed into music. He must be of the wind. See?
The end times are coming.
See? Ones who defend the bird folk always turn into the wind and cause destruction and chaos, as your bagpipes are
As
just
soon
like
as he says
over the
causes,
top of his voice.
as soon as he says causes
You
destruction
know-
and chaos, I would like for him to make an intelligence saving throw, DC of 19.
Keep in mind, this is a commoner.
I know.
Intelligence save.
There you go. 11. You reach into the mind of one creature and force it to make an intelligence save. On a fail, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe, regarding all creatures it sees as enemy until the spell ends. Each time
Alright,
the target
so he-
Yep.
He reacts as the same way that preacher did when he finally realized that little Nicky was the devil's son. And just absolutely freaks the fuck out. And he is going to sprint down the road. And as he sprints down the road, you notice that there is a black Kenku with a hood on that looks at him as he passes and looks back at the group of you who were just interacting with him as she is walking your direction.
As he runs away, Bailiff stops playing. Scared him.
Yeah, you did a very good job. That was a good performance.
You know, I think
There's
I
a
made
little
judgment
stream
on your
that follows him.
playing of the bagpipes the first time. You sound pretty all right now.
For your
Yeah,
awareness
I've
on
been-
how the spell
I've been
works,
working
by
on
the
it.
way, it does choose a target at random among the creatures it can see within range and start attacking people, not running away. It's not fear. Just so you know.
Oh, it's immune to being frightened. I saw the frightened condition.
A creature succeeds automatically if it's immune to being frightened.
Okay. So,
But it does start attacking people.
Are you there, Sift?
Yes.
As this individual rushes past you, or looks like he's going to rush past you, he pulls out a club. I'm gonna just throw you on here and throw him on
Welcome to the
here.
party. Haha, you're taking damage.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
As he is going to try to hit you with a club. Because he has to attack the first enemy he sees, and you're an enemy.
And that's a miss.
And he misses.
Oh, that's really bad. Now he's attacking bird folk. Someone should get the guards. Guards! And I'll just start yelling for the guards.
He's yelling out, "She's attacking me! She's attacking me! She's here to kill me because I'm telling you the truth."
No,
He willingly,
what happened, man.
he willingly is in the zone of truth still, right?
That he fully believes it.
Oh,
He's
this
telling
guy is
his
fucking
truth.
crazy.
Meanwhile, Sift is just standing there staring at him like he's stupid.
She's trying to discredit me. She was gonna kill me. That's what she was here for. As he's going to try to swing his club at you again.
Has she been walking or Like, what have her actions up to this point been?
Yeah, Seth, what have your actions up to this point been?
I was just walking down the street, minding my own business. Got hit with a club. Twice.
Most.
Got missed.
No,
You got
didn't
missed with
get
the
hit.
club.
Oh.
Got missed. Got swung at with a club. As he's like using a sign that he had, there was like a wooden placard that said aviaries are causing the end times, and he's just taking the plaque and trying to hit you with it.
She was minding her own business. I don't know why you swung at her.
This is really not that helpful.
You're one of them too.
Where are all the gods?
I will,
Gods!
And I'm one of them.
I'm gonna do a performance check and make a bird
How
sound.
far away
to
are you
caw
at
him.
this point, Dorbeck?
I would have gotten closer as the conversation continued. But I'd say I'm probably maybe 20 to 30 feet away.
Ooh, he hits her this time.
Are you
No,
sure?
he doesn't.
All right. Did you just hit that from your thing or as a reaction?
As a reaction.
Okay.
So
Oh,
he's
sorry.
swung at her
I-
3 times now, right?
I did it as a manual push on my character sheet.
Oh, when you should get a pop-up
I
for
did
it.
not get one because we're not in combat.
Okay. So he will
Yeah,
roll
I don't
that
think
attack again.
Lysandra's on the map either.
Oh, that might be it too.
All right.
There I am.
Yeah, you can always drag your token onto the map from the party HUD. Everybody should be able to do that.
Yeah,
Is this guy still
this-
trying to hit
alright,
me with
where's
the
he?
other
You
side?
missed.
So he missed this time again because he was forced to re-roll. Who do you want to give the advantage to?
I'm gonna give the advantage to the new player. To the person being
If you
attacked.
have advantage on your next roll, Sift, what do you want to do? He's swung at you 4 times now and missed all 4 times.
4? I thought it was 3.
3 so far.
Pretty sure that was the 4th one.
It was the 4th roll.
1, 2,
He
3,
had to re-roll and missed
Yeah.
his third.
3.
So I would have
Punch that
advantage.
brother.
You said yes.
Yes, play into their racism. Punch.
Yes, you have advantage. And what are you doing?
I punched him.
Okay.
Unarmed strike. Yeah.
You missed, and he holds up that piece of wood.
now, Thorvik is gonna walk up to the guy. That's not how you throw a punch. And then he's gonna throw a punch.
Right? Go ahead and throw your punch.
Non-lethal?
I will state this is
Okay.
non-lethal.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to knock him out.
They're attacking me, and then you punch his head, and his head bounces down the street, separate from his body.
My goal is to knock him out, not knock
Okay.
his head off.
Which we all know you can do at this level.
Easily. I could probably knock him out with a fingertip, to be honest. But I'm gonna throw a punch because demonstration.
All right. So yeah, he blocks you with his little placard. He blocks your punch. So you punch the little wooden placard that he's using as a club currently.
I would just say, no, that's not how you throw a punch. This is a punch. Non-lethal.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Sift.
Okay.
Yeah, it worked.
I was gonna deck him square in the face, but holy, okay.
You go to deck him in the face, and he turns and like twitches up and moves his shoulder up to try to block your punch, and you punch him in the top of the shoulder, and you punch him hard enough that his shoulder breaks, and then your fist impacts his face, and you were holding back. You just weren't holding back nearly enough. You still did non-lethal, but you broke his arm and knocked him unconscious. But as your punch hit his arm and it broke, he just vomits in an arc as he's falling over unconscious, and his head smacks the cobblestone on the floor, and he's out fucking cold. But there's a stream of vomit that spews out as Sift just like flips up, spreads her wings a little bit, and flaps, and then like twirls over the top of it and lands without even getting a drop on her. You don't want to taste that rainbow.
Ew.
Some Harry Potter Skittle bullshit right there.
That's icky.
Listen, if you mix all those colors together, I'm
Please.
sure it'll look
She
kind of
just
green.
looks down after flipping over and goes, "That's icky."
That was Strata saying that.
I'm going to.
No, I don't
walk
know.
up to
I don't
him.
know voices.
I don't see the. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna walk up to him, and I don't see him as the target to be able to target.
He's dead.
He's the commoner.
He's
No,
unconscious.
he shouldn't be dead. He shouldn't be dead. I did non-lethal on purpose.
But what were you doing?
I was gonna lay on hands and give him 1 hit point back and say, "Did we learn anything from this?"
Oh, just let him
he-
sleep.
As you pump that single hit point into him, he wakes up and he moves his arm up, and you hear just this as something happens in his shoulder, and he just bleh all over himself again and then passes back out.
I'll walk up to him, pat him on the shoulder, use prestidigitation
So
to make the vomit worse.
I'll look down, look over at Jakul, and then I'm going to look at this new individual. And I'm going to say, "Hi, my name is Thorbeck. Nice to meet you."
Prestidigitation, the vomit
Extending
up.
his hand.
No, to make the vomit worse. Not better.
Oh, okay.
Spread it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the action soil, and it's gonna be worse.
Okay.
Ooh, soil the sign. That's yeah,
that's a
soil
good
the
idea.
sign. Yeah. Oh yes, by the way, yes, Thorbeck,
Thorbeck introduced himself to Sift, just so we can roleplay that out.
Sift shakes his hand and mimics his words back to him.
your name is Thorbeck as well?
Seems that way.
Sift just narrows her eyes and stares at them.
Dr. Lysandra
Do I
Moreland.
know anything about this race?
The race is Kinku, and they are crow type, raven type peoples.
How hooded are you? Like, can I see your face or just your beak?
You can see my face.
Bayless' eyes get really big. And are you a messenger from the Raven Queen?
Sift just like starts shaking her head, like, no, please no.
Thorbeck's be like, "She's not a raven, she's a Kenku."
Well, I've seen large ravens sent by the Raven Queen, not particularly humanoid. I just had to be safe. Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Valeth.
Why would you be worried if she's coming from the Raven Queen? I thought
Usually-
you had a good
usually-
relationship.
Yes,
with
but
the-
usually that means it could be bad.
It could be the end of the world. mocking the.
Sorry about
person.
my friend. My name is Dracul. What is yours?
Sif just opens her mouth and just makes a noise that sounds like no words that can be comprehended. Just a noise.
Does it sound like gravel being moved?
Yes.
Nice. I believe that means her name is Gravel.
That would make sense.
Okay.
Just more deadpan staring.
I'm gonna. So you guys are.
Thorbeck is gonna go through his bag and see if he can find parchment or something.
Remember what the giant conch that was in the ocean? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna walk up to Gravel and offer out a hand to shake.
Sif takes the hand very cautiously.
My goodness, Dr. Lysandra, you're very pretty. And she'll start shaking the hand up and down.
Sif mimics
Woo! I knew it!
Dr. Lysandra's
The
words,
conch
but they
was right.
sound like she swallowed gravel.
A win is a win.
So you know this, Kenku.
Is this a
Gravel.
common experience for you?
Did you just trick her into saying that?
Yes.
How deceptive.
Well, it's not deceptive. I was very straightforward about my intention.
Maybe to us, but not to her.
That's my name, by the way. I point at Gravel. My name is Dr. Lysandra Morwin. Thank you for the
Just not.
compliment.
Are you new to town, Gravel?
She narrows her eyes, but she nods.
I changed your character's name.
Let's see.
Yes, well, if your name is Gravel, as we're calling you, my name is Drada.
Are you a part of the academy then?
Sif shakes
Your-
her head.
Your narrowed eyes make me feel like you're not new to town. Is you live here?
Nope. More head shaking.
Oh, you are new to town.
Yep.
Okay. Very well. Are you interested in the Valley City Adventuring Academy?
Nope.
Why are you here?
Sif just looks and kind of shrugs.
Well, we need to go to the docks and inquire about getting the mana ship repaired. Do you need help with anything? Do you need... I mean, we could take you along with us, and are you looking for an inn, a place to stay?
As soon as you say, come with us, she just starts nodding very excitedly. Like, yep. I go with you. I go with you now. I am your problem.
Oh. Problems. Not like we don't have enough of those already, right? What's one more? And then he'll start walking towards the dock.
Can't be nearly as bad of a problem as Minxalia.
R.I.P.
she seemed
Minxalia.
She seemed pretty awesome.
I
to be
don't
honest.
know.
I mean, Minxalia did try throwing Rogar off the mana ship.
That's player. That's
What's a player?
Player laugh, not character laugh. Lysandra didn't
Right.
laugh at that. So everybody that was selected has telepathic mental communication for 5 hours.
Everybody who was selected.
Yes, so that is me, Gravel, Strata, and Valeth.
Ah, very good.
Dang, leaving Thorbeck out of it.
I'll change it next time.
Don't worry,
I was only given 4 options.
I'll tell you everything that's being said. I believe
bad we
we're just trying to
don't
communicate
have
with our
a-
new friend.
Too bad we don't have a dragon worm hatchling that can speak psychically to everybody in whatever language that they speak.
Okay, Dracul, don't be a smartass, Winston.
Winston, do you know anything of these raven people?
Kenku,
What are they called? Kenku.
They are Kenku. I've
Ken.
And
had a few pass through some of the bars.
from a glowing
They can be
green and black dragon that
entertaining.
seems to be the black on the dragon seems to be a form of shadow that the green is floating on. You hear in your head, I dare say, good Kenku, it is nice to meet you. Is there anything that you would like to communicate to this group?
Just makes direct eye contact with Lysandra. My name's not Gravel, it's Sift. Quit calling me Gravel.
And he will say in common to everybody, her name is Sift, not Gravel.
Sift. Nice to meet
It
you,
is-
Sift.
It is. It
Okay.
is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Greetings, Sift.
I still want to call you Gravel.
I'd advise against that, Doctor.
Well, Sift, we will be heading over to the docks to inquire about getting our mana ship repaired, and from there heading to the academy to conduct business. You're welcome to join us, but if there is anything that you need or a place that you're looking to go, please let us know, and we can direct you, as many of us are very familiar with the city.
Sift nods.
If you need a
and-
good bar, I can point you to a good joint.
Would that happen to be your bar?
Of course.
Don't spoil the surprise.
No, it's a gilded griffin.
So that spell change would have happened at the last long rest.
What about Gilded Griffin? Who said that?
Was the voice inside your head?
Is Thorbeck going to create a contract with the Gilded Griffin for
I
Ale
doubt
Ale
it.
distribution.
Maybe. If they need it. I doubt it.
I think you already have
It-
one.
And if I do.
Because you had talked about having your ales the first time you were there.
Oh, no, yeah. I think that was like probably the initial contact and stuff. Like as he was adventuring the world and he started doing the stuff, he made like a poorly thrown together contract with the Gilded Griffin or something.
Yeah, very, very poorly written contract where you make no money off of it, but you provide them your common ales. That was before you became a brewmaster. Now you can charge more because now you're a
Yeah,
brewmaster.
now I can reevaluate the contract.
Paperwork.
I doubt that there was anything in perpetuity. So
Well,
I'd have to recall what the term of the contract was
Where are we going?
and revision procedures.
Griffin? Is that where we're going?
We're going to the docks. We have to get
Winston
the
will look
mana-
at you, Sif, and say, "Well, I do believe they are planning on going out for drinks and revelry like they tend to do every single time they get a chance. Would you like to join them? They are offering."
Yes.
And he will say, "Our Kinku friend will join us. Are you intentionally ignoring them, or are you unable to speak?"
Winston, do you know what languages she understands? And is she a she?
Huh? Yeah, give me a minute. And he will ask you again if you are being intentional, if you don't speak the language, if you do, what the deal is.
Intentionally annoying. Then Sif just goes, "They're like people."
Oh, very well. I will not ruin your fun.
With a very pointed look at Lysandra.
You can read from her face. She really wants to call you Gravel again. She's taking Thorbeck's advice. She is withholding doing the thing that would bring annoyment, satisfaction to her. Instead, she'll do prestidigitation and mimic the sound that you made earlier. That's your actual name.
Swallowed gravel noise.
Yes.
Well, are we just gonna stand here all day looking like idiots staring at a guy with vomit all over himself?
I mean, we could if you'd like that, Winston.
I was hoping the guards that I've been yelling for would come by, just so at least they can be, or he can be their problem now.
I'm gonna do like a flare up into the air with prestidigitation.
Give me an insight check, whoever wants the guards to be around.
Hey.
And a perception check.
Oh, jeez.
They're already there.
Ooh, 31 is really nice. All right. All of you that rolled so far. Baelith, you do not get the insight on this manner, but you do see him. There is a guard. When you guys called the guards, there was a guard standing like 30 feet away. And he looked at you, looked at the guy on the floor that Thorbeck knocked out, and just like walked around the corner backwards and then took off.
Another.
So,
Hey, some of the guards in these towns are fucking pansies.
Oh no, I definitely know what this is. That's a classic move of not wanting to deal with the paperwork.
Yep.
I can relate.
Spot on.
I can
very
relate.
familiar with that, are you, Bailiff?
I may have done this once or twice.
As a reminder, you don't
And-
need to do that anymore. We have somebody in my bastion. As long as
yes.
it's not urgent paperwork, we have someone, and even if it is, as long as we have access to a bastion, we have someone who will take care of it for us.
Yes. Usually, once Mingsali and I were working together in the academy, once paperwork was mentioned, I always dipped off and acted like there was some kind of, ritual or last rites that I needed to do.
That woman you wanted to go on a date with talked about the Infernia Revenue Service, and we should probably change our name away from that.
Oh yes, we needed to do that very well. Yes, we need to do that.
So if you want to do some paperwork, go ahead and.
I thought we had already submitted that paperwork.
We did?
Nope. Because you didn't have a name to put on, you said that you were going to have to do that later.
Ah, shit.
The person who doesn't like paperwork procrastinated on paperwork? Weird.
I don't remember what we were going to change our name to. I think we had gone over it. I didn't write it down, of course, because paperwork.
There was a name mentioned, and I don't fucking remember it.
Right.
Mental patients?
What name mentioned?
A name for the group.
Oh, that's right. It was going to be the campaign name.
Something
Well,
similar.
no,
Yeah.
there was the campaign name, but there was something that Mullet said
Yeah.
that I really liked.
What'd you say?
I'm trying to
fucking remember.
remember it.
You don't know. He slept since then.
Yeah.
That's right. Beep beep.
Sorry, it's locked up.
Well, now that that's out of the way, let's go away from here towards the docks. And I'm going to go in the direction I believe the docks are. Are there any signs around that I can see that would have...
We're coming from the docks, are we not?
Are we?
Yeah,
gonna
you
say,
docked and you are
believe we
walking
landed at the
towards
dock.
I would have
the
provided...
city. I don't know where you were leading her. You just said go for drinks, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know where you went from there.
I think he mentioned the Gilded Griffin because of the contract.
DM
need to review
mentioned
that contract.
the Gilded Griffin.
Oh,
I mentioned that I could point out a good bar.
The Dusk Mound was a recommended name.
Duskbound. Yeah, that's what it was.
The Duskbound.
mound? Bound.
Bound.
Dust bound.
Yes.
Dusk Mound leads to Ladies of the Night.
Well, I guess I could go submit the paperwork for a name change if you all wanted to grab a drink. And then in his head, telepathically to Lysandra, he's like, how do I send this paperwork to the person in your bastion? And I'll just wait for it to be done and I'll turn it in.
I don't know necessarily how that works. It might take up to a week. But I mean, we just were gone for over 2 weeks. Or over a week at least. So apparently that paperwork is not super urgent.
Couldn't be that much paperwork. And then he thinks back to all the nights that he saw Mixalia filling out stacks and stacks of paperwork. And he's like, actually, it could be that much paperwork. I'll submit it to your bastion, and we'll let it ride from there. And I'll meet you all at the Griffin, if that's where we're headed. And then out of everyone's head, so are you all headed to Gilded Griffin? And I'll meet you there once I get this paperwork initiated and sorted out.
Yeah, it works. I think they wanted
the
to go to
Griffin,
Duskbound.
or
No,
Are
that's
we
the name that I'm
going-
going to submit.
Oh, okay.
to Thorbeck's Bastion.
I could meet you there. I have to go to the academy, so I'll need to go through that door. I guess you all would... It's probably better if you use your actual door rather than your key. We don't want to be locking anyone out of their shop. Oh, actually, and hold on, let me roll a perception check really quick.
Why?
I'm looking for a destroyed building that only the door frame is left and the door is still intact. And I'm going to tell Thorbeck to use that door to go to his bar.
Why?
Because
I'm just gonna go to the academy.
I mean, you don't have to walk all the way back to the academy then.
I enjoy a good jaunt.
I'm gonna
Alright.
use prestidigitation for swallowed gravel sounds. Why don't you come with us to the academy? I mean, it seems super annoying, but it might be of interest. You could make some money and get your own place.
Sif just shakes her fist at Lysandra but nods. Very unhappy, but also wanting to follow.
She'll, hold on. I'm gonna check. Passively, can I tell that? Oh, heck. I want to roll. I'm gonna see. Okay, she's grumpy with me, but also happy? Cool. Weird. Okay. Let's go then.
I think she wanted a fist bump.
Oh, okay. And I'll bump fists. She
Sif just stares at.
She seems more upset.
I guess I didn't read that right.
No, I didn't either. I don't know what's going on.
She's very unique. You know, she does remind me a lot of Minxali in ways. A lot less talkative, though.
From what I heard, that's
Oh,
probably.
you know how to catch her, right?
Red.
No, she's a unique bird. You know how to catch a unique bird?
You need your bonnet.
Strada, can you say that louder?
I said unique up on it.
Thank you.
Oh, I get it.
You know how to catch a polar bear in the ice?
How do you catch a tame bird?
Same way.
No, I don't know that polar bear in the ice.
You dig a hole in the ice and put a bunch of fish around it. And when the polar bear walks up to eat the fish, you walk up and kick it in the ice hole.
Fair enough.
Works. Valith will go and get the paperwork to bring to Lysandra's Bastion to have the person in the Bastion fill out the paperwork for our group name to be changed to the Duskbound, and also include a form to add Shift to our party. But only information I have is her name, so I'm like, you might have to find out more information for this paperwork and to fill it out, but just, I guess, reach out to the good doctor if you have any questions on it.
So,
Pass the
to
paperwork
be
over
clear,
to her.
you are... Well, Valith went separately from everybody else, unless you're following Valith.
No, I said
so
I
to
was
be
going
clear,
with,
you
and then
are-
Shift was following.
So you are vouching for an individual who has literally not spoken a word to you and putting your academy...
No, he's saying Dr. Lysandra is.
Oh,
He said,
so
he
you're
said
not vouching at all.
no, he
You're
just said, he just
handing
said,
over-
he just said, we met this person named Shift. We might be adding her to the party. I don't know. I don't know any more information. You need to talk to Dr. Lysandra about it. And I handed over all the paperwork. I'm not vouching for shit. I'm vouching for the name change. That's it. And Valith will sign his name at the very end of all the paperwork, except for the vouching one. So just anything that has to do with the name change, he signs his name at the end without reading any of it. But just so that way, when it gets turned in, it looks like he did it. Nothing else is filled out, just his
It's
name.
a good thing that Lysandra's nothing like Ingsalia.
Ooh, a signature I can copy.
New team name, Team Biscuit.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. Although it does give me the opportunity, and I really want to put something different.
He just fills out dusk bound in his name.
The Duskbound, yes.
Yeah.
That is the one that Cool has put forward.
Yes, the Duskbound, that part's filled out by Valeth, and then his signature for confirming the change is filled out. Anything else, if there is anything that's required, is blank, and he asks the person inside her bastion to do it.
Are you wanting to actually see inside the bastion and go deliver the work yourself? Because she's not going to be an errand person.
He'll deliver it once it's filled out by the person inside the bastion.
And she's not going to
That's what needs
deliver
to
it
be
to the
done.
person inside the bastion.
Oh, I thought you said that he could go and give it to her.
Yes, she will
Yeah,
go with you to go and give it to her.
Yeah, for sure. Then, yeah, if that's the case, if you don't...
I don't
if you
have
need-
your
if you
map
need to go with me.
updated yet.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll just make it really
should
quick.
be in the chat, though.
It is in the chat. Valeth, if you wanted to look in the Discord.
Yeah, I got it. I'm pulling it up right now.
Sheldon, did you see my question in Discord?
Is the desk with
Probably not.
the quill and the skull and all that where we fill that out?
So it's in the one with the desk in the corner, the little simple brown wooden desk. The one with the fancy one is her therapy
Bedroom?
room. The bedroom's the one in the farthest south, behind a secret bookcase.
Cool, don't need to know about that.
Yeah.
All right, so
you
I
don't see
just go
that.
to I go to the normal desk and I look for the person. And if you're with me, I just hand you the paperwork and just be like, I put my name because I think the school's going to require that. And I just put the Duskbound. The rest of the paperwork within, they can fill it out. I also grabbed one of them sheets for picking up a new person, just in case this Kenku shift sticks around. I don't know what is required or what not for it. I've already vouched for you, so...
The person I have as a hireling in there knows how to take care of the paperwork properly. That's my hireling. That's who I picked. So they know how to deal with academy paperwork.
Right. Do they have permission to vouch for you?
They would, if I would be there while they fill out the paperwork and kind of taking a nap and answering questions as they need help.
Okay.
All
right.
But they have permission to do the paperwork correctly.
All right. So where is everybody else going? Thorbeck's Bastion, Varric.
I think Shift followed Valeth and I. That's where we are now. I don't know if she stepped inside the bastion or not.
Sift. Would you have followed Mingsalia or Thorbeck?
Wrong name.
Sorry. Lysandra
No,
or
it's
Thorbeck?
Mixalia now. Again. Mixalia is back from the dead.
Well, I am just in Raven form.
She would have followed Lysandra.
Okay.
Because she is both annoyed and intrigued by her, so she keeps following her.
Yep.
She knows who she wants to annoy.
Well, I guess they're going that way. Thorbeck's gonna go kill the gilded griffin to catch up.
I heard that.
See
Where
how
did
things
you?
are going.
Where are we going to meet up, Thorbeck? Before we leave to go do all the other stuff. I hear you mutter in your breath.
Well, I think I'm gonna stop by the gilded griffin, and then I'm gonna go to my bastion.
Okay. What's
You
the
should be
room
able to
number
enter the
for your
Gilded
bastion
Griffin
again?
from this page.
Say again.
What's the number for your bastion in the academy?
I will state
You provide the correct
state it
one,
if I remember it. I don't fucking know.
and
Yeah,
then
I provide the correct one.
I'll go. All right, we'll check out the Gilded Griffin first, and then go to your bastion. If it's not there, knock on the front door. See if that works, and if not, we'll go away.
Gotta check up on the restaurant and such. So I will meet you in your bar once we're done here. So if
Hey,
everyone,
Valeth, I gotta link our bastions at some point.
yes, I gotta go check on the restaurant and make sure that it's ready for that as well. So,
Hi.
all right. So I will see you. Do you? I wonder if they've linked all of our bastions already. I know we put in the order for it. We all had the hallway added with the doors and etc. But I know our bar and restaurant is taking a little more. Because if they're already all linked, then we could just
I'll be right back.
meet
I
at the
haven't
bar.
heard anything about anybody's bastion being linked other than a discussion about linking.
Yeah, we've
Thorbeck.
discussed it. We haven't actively done it.
Okay, so we still have to put in the request to have all of our bastions linked via a hallway in each of our bastions.
No, we have to go into our bastions and manually link them ourselves.
But we have to have the hallway added by the academy first. With the doors.
Well, you did all that during your
Would have
maintenance.
done that during the maintenance.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Cool. We just
Any
haven't done the
changes that you
action.
made.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have the
Haven't done the
hallways.
Haven't linked.
Okay, we have the hallways, we just haven't linked our bastions.
Drada's and Thorbeck's is linked currently.
Yeah, which he had a new door built for that
Okay.
specifically.
Sweet. All right.
Well, he has 10 doors that he can use for that.
All right. I will wait for you in my bastion. I'm going to start the process of linking mine to everyone's. I'm not sure.
It's a whole party thing. We'd all have to be there.
All right. Very good. Then I will meet you at your bar.
Hey. Then we go on our way. Those of us going to the bar. And I'm gonna kind of talk to what?
If you move your token to that tile for the Gilded Griffin, it'll move you into the scene.
Okie dokie. You fixed it?
Did it move you?
No.
Click
No.
There, you have to click on the tile, and it'll take you to that.
It didn't put my token down, but I can do that, so that's what.
Yeah. 6 minutes.
How long has it been since I've seen this guy?
Several months.
It's been a while. Either way.
Probably 2 or 3 months.
I'll go in, look around, see if there are any of my other brethren at the bar. I don't know. Kind of doubt it.
Roll me a percentile.
I'm here again.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
But you're not here.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're in your bastion.
Exactly.
I'm taking a long time to get all the way to the bottom. 81. All right.
Oh, sorry. I should have said
there
it.
is one other Swaying Peaks Brotherhood member in here, and he is currently sitting on the bar, like upside down with his head under the tap, and is drinking straight out of the tap.
Well then. And I'll just like walk up to him, tap him on the leg and say, hey, keep at it, brother. And I'll turn to Callan. I'll say, how's business doing?
Kind of slow lately. Seems to be a lot going on in the city and a lot going on outside the city, and just a lot of people not really spending a lot of time in the bars lately.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Are you here for a drink?
Well, a little bit of drink and a little bit of business.
What kind of business?
So, as you might recall, a ways back, we did a little contract for my ale.
Well, I certainly don't have enough for you to be asking for more profit margin, that's for sure. I'm barely making money as it is.
I just wanted to assess where we were at and
That's
reassess.
completely understandable. Well,
Maybe bring some new and different products around.
As it sits, we have about 27 gold in balance on your sales since the last time I saw you. And as usual, you are free to soak up that gold in drinking from the bar and in-store stock. Otherwise, we could do trade on ale, on food.
That's a smart deal. That's what it was for. That makes sense. Above the table.
Yeah, you basically
That's
just got
smart as
free
fuck.
ale for providing your ale.
That makes sense. I like it. That's my tab.
And,
but it's a reverse tab. They owe me that kind of shit.
He says, "Oh, are you coming to collect or deliver?"
Well, I was thinking about potentially working in a few other products alongside the common ales I was selling you before.
Okay.
And kind of work it out a little bit just above the table. The idea that he wants to go forward with is more distribution of his line, not just the common ale. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so just increasing the quality that you're providing him for a higher profit margin for yourself.
Essentially, it may be something to help drive business. I don't know. I'm not savvy in that stuff. Actual.
All right. Well, give me a persuasion check. See how persuasively you make your argument that you deserve more money and that he'll get better ale if he gives you more money.
That's 23.
Very persuasive. What are you offering him?
I mean, because I'm sure he has multiple suppliers. Something I would offer similar products to what I offered that other bar, just in lower quantity than I was doing with the other bar.
Okay. So just your
Because over there I'm a main supplier.
quality ales without offering your proprietary stuff?
Yeah, there's certain stuff that I'll only supply to like the main supplier, the people that I supply primarily for.
So he'll wholeheartedly agree, but inform you that you'll have to provide the product first and get the benefit later, as he does not have enough capital to invest in the front end.
I can make an investment like that. I don't know the terminology for it, but he would use like the business terminology for what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you are going to do essentially what you're doing is vendor managed inventory. He's going to hold your inventory and sell it at the price that you guys agree upon. And then he takes a part of the markup and you take a part of the markup.
Sweet.
So essentially you just have another sale location.
Yay.
And then you will need to provide him within the week whatever ale you're going to be providing him. So how much in gold are you going to start for your initial investment?
Initial investment in gold. We'll do 20 platinums worth.
20 platinum?
So was that 2? Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
That's just the initial shipment.
Yeah. All right.
Am I being wild with that? That's roughly 200 gold. Am I wrong?
I mean, you're operating in higher echelons of society at this point in time, so gold doesn't mean means a whole lot less to you than what it means to everybody else. So we'll see what happens.
Well, to that guy's probably gonna boost his bar.
Who knows, man?
He might be helping this guy. Oh, did you pay off your tab? I was away for a second.
You have to keep in mind a lot of people deal in copper and silver, and you're giving out platinum.
He doesn't have a tab to pay off. He has 23 gold in revenue that he's allowed to spend at the bar because his negotiating skills was terrible when he first moved here. So essentially what he did is, I'll provide you ale as long as I can drink here for free, not realizing that like that is a very lost cause form of transaction.
Yeah.
So
it's literally just he makes no money and he gets to drink there for free, but he's the one providing the majority of the alcohol that's sold. So it's like the guy was just taking advantage of him.
And I'm just renegotiating at this point.
Yep. And now a lot less advantage being taken.
I would say maybe that
like my inventory management guy checking the numbers and shit. Like
the other brother,
how our stock has been doing, and et cetera, et cetera.
The other Brotherhood guy, was he impersonating you so he could drink for free?
Oh, it's impossible to impersonate me.
With the right shave.
Extent.
Shave and a haircut.
What do you mean, right shave?
Shave and a haircut. They can try, because you're all dwarves, so he can try to look like you.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna have this. Shakes his staff.
Yeah, true. True.
Plus, I don't. You're not even at the Gilded, are you?
No, I was just asking above table. This guy's just sitting there drinking under the tap. That's a Thorbeck thing to do.
Yeah,
it's a
still is
thing to do.
he's just fucking down and shit.
Is the tap there that he's drinking from my ale? By chance?
Yeah, you're the only provider of ale that he has right now.
I didn't know I was the main supplier for this place.
Why would he get
That's
a
wild.
supplier that was anyone else when he is able to get free ale?
You know, that's changing.
I mean, you were drunk when you were negotiating with him, so this was before you got like stabilized.
Right. Before I was a functional alcoholic.
Yeah.
And now that I've stabilized, I'm coming back to like I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna try and like backdate or whatever. I made my mistakes. That contract is done. New contract.
Yep.
Yeah, so I would just basically work that out with him, go into the back if we need to, and get all the details sorted. And then I would leave the Gilded Griffin to go speak to my staff and like let them know the new stuff.
Alrighty. So, what? Okay.
23. It's interesting.
All right. So you have another source of income. We'll see what happens
Ooh.
with it. You got your initial investment going. All right. What's everybody doing? Are you staying at the Gilded Griffin and drinking, or are you?
Yeah, I think
Before I
we
go-
drink there a little bit. At least Thorbeck would. Get to have a few
Wow.
drinks. And
Thorbeck
he'll like
is
comment on, oh man, this is like he'd basically be like, oh, I can do so much better than that.
While Thorbeck's negotiating, I'm sipping on one of his common ales that the bar has. And listening
Is it an older batch of his ales, by the way?
yeah,
Yeah,
listening
it's a very old batch. It's actually it's been sitting in his storehouse for long enough that it's actually like past its aging point and is becoming bitter.
Now is the right time to give him some more ale. And then, you know, he'll say, you know what? And he'll leave, go to his bastion, grab a properly aged cask, just for the moment, just one for the moment, and return, go up to Callan and say, put this out there. And I'll just put a cask on the fucking bar.
All right. He takes it into the back and sets it up into his little siphoning mechanism and starts pumping it out. And he takes the dross off of the first pour out. And habitually, that first pour out, he takes it and he dumps it into the sink. Takes another pour. And he takes a sip
So
of it.
notice seeing that Thorbeck would as fast as he possibly can try and get a bowl or something underneath it
He
to
just
catch it.
looks at you funny and just
Don't waste the
continues what
ale.
he's doing. The first draw is always too disgusting to serve to clients.
Well, and serve it to me. Shit.
Your understanding is that this guy has been working with poor quality ale his whole life. And
I'll take the bowl of ale that I've caught, and I'll say, drink it and tell me it's not good.
he'll take a hesitant sip of it and realize that it doesn't taste like it's been sitting in the barrel for like 15 years. Like, got that
I'll just look at
sour,
him,
bitter taste.
He's like,
He's like, oh, how did you get the first one to taste so good?
trade secret.
I don't know. If we start getting ale that tastes this good, we might actually be getting back into business.
That's the
And
point of the deal.
he walks like into the back and he's talking to somebody in the back.
Even common ale is fucking godly compared to the piss water.
Yeah, what they're used to is if you could imagine a whiskey that's held in an unair conditioned storeroom in like the Nevada desert in the hot
And then there's my ass, climate
city.
controlled, appropriately stored.
Right. And they're just like, the first tap is usually like the most disgusting, as you just pop open the barrel of slop that's half fermented and like just it's gross. And I just he dumps the first one out because that's usually the worst tasting, and as you go through it, it airs out the container and starts tasting better, but never reaches a point of being good. It's all just
Right.
Budweiser.
And basically, I at that point saying, with that demonstration, I would say, good deal, wouldn't it be?
Oh, absolutely. I understand
That's
that you
just
want
my
profits
comment.
now. That's just what happens as you become a brewer. Sometimes you want profits, but well, I'm hesitant to offer you such high profits. Your ale is better than most, but
We'll
know
do
if it's
profits
worth
on
that much.
contingency then.
alrighty. If we get the sales, we get the sales. But if we don't get the sales, we'll have to renegotiate.
Basically, what I'm trying to get at and drive at is the profit scale based on contingency of, okay, if it's this much, it's this much. If it's this much, it's this much, kind of deal.
Yeah. So the more you sell, the more you make.
Up to a certain, up to the same or whatever.
50-50.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah. We'll hash out the details and figure out exactly what your profit margins and all that stuff is. But yeah, you have a new partner, a new location selling your ale.
He was unenthused at first.
Yeah, he just thought you were going to give him more of the piss water that he had before.
Yeah. This ain't piss water. But yeah, no. Then he'll go, he's like, basically the way I see how this went in, started talking, had a few drinks, and he was like, now I understand why he was acting that way. Let me go get a cask.
All right. Anybody doing anything else?
I was gonna stop by Varric's.
All right. You stop in, and He does not seem to be very welcoming of you. Just seems to be kind of standard. Welcome to Varric's shop. How can I help you?
Hello, Varric. Drada has informed me of the swindle that our former party member, Mixalia, may have pulled on you. I just wanted to say, her family is good people, and I know right now it's may not be the time, but I will be sure that you're repaid. It was a 200 platinum.
250 platinum was the voucher that she handed me.
All right, and you had paid her in kind, yes?
She was purchasing a steel defender. The steel defender is built.
Yes,
If it's
that
not
was
paid to me, then I have to sell it to somebody else. But it was a highly specialized commission, and I will end up losing a large amount of money on this.
We're going to be in town for a few days. We have some quests we're going to do. I'll be sure to get you the $250 or 250 platinum pieces. And you know, we'll take the steel defender as a. We could probably use it on our airship, but I just wanted to come in and let you know that we were not aware of this. I'm sure Drada may have passed that along to you as well, but I do mean to make right of it.
I'm just saying that the number needed is roughly 11% of Thorbic's current wallet.
Bailiff's not going to ask you to do it. A bailiff is all right. So that's all I'll say to Varric. I don't have anything else for now. Just we'll be back. Myself, possibly the other party members, but we'll see you soon, Varric. And I'll leave, and then go to Thorbec's bar, and just wait for Thorbeck and everybody else to show up. I'll have some drinks.
Yeah, after introducing a cask of the new product, Thorbeck will revel for a little bit, and then he'll go to the other two with them and say, let's head back to my bastion. I know they're probably waiting over there.
All right. If you're not actually handing the platinum to Varric, he is going to dismiss your statement.
I'll hand him 100 platinum.
Out of hand.
I'll hand him 100 platinum in good faith and say, I will bring you the rest before we leave this city. I promise you. There we go. I'm spending it right now. 100 platinum pieces.
Assuming that occurs, we can return to a stable relationship. However, trust has been fractured and it's not easily rebuilt. Money doesn't repair reputation.
I'm hoping that you can put into place that our faith in Mingsalia was pure, although her intentions with who she dealt with were not. She has also betrayed us.
It is noted.
Thank you, Varric. And he'll leave to the bar.
Yeah. He had a lot of time to really develop a large amount of hate for your whole group, and he's trying to circumvent that innate bias.
Through that.
He's trying to circumcise 100 PP.
That's why I told them that, we put all of our faith and trust into Mingsalia, and she swindled us just as bad because
Oh no, she did not
You know what, on
swindle
the way
you guys
back to the
nearly as
bar-
bad as she swindled him.
No, if it fucks up our
On the way
reputation
back
with
to
him,
my bar,
that's so bad.
Thorbeck is going to stop by Varric's. I don't know if it'd be at the same time or at a different time than Valeth is there, but Thorbeck would like to stop by.
All right. Yeah, it would probably be around the same time, as like Valeth is probably walking out right as you're walking in.
Be like, "Oi,
But,
hey, Valeth."
Hey,
To
you know,
give you
like,
an idea, he just took that voucher in and turned it in. It didn't turn out to be fraud until they came back to him and asked him why he fraudulized.
right,
it.
the check
So
bounce.
it was like,
he
yeah.
wrote a check that bounced, and the bank's like, "Hey, motherfucker."
yeah, he took the initial brunt. Like, imagine if you walked in with
Yeah.
$1 million check to your bank and it came
Right.
back as a fraudulent check.
I bought a car from you and gave you a check with my name on it, and you brought it to the bank to cash it, and they were like, "This motherfucker doesn't have $1,000,
Yep.
and I already have your car." Ha ha!
What kind of person would do that? That's just super disrespectful.
A tiefling, not a person.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
tiefling aren't people now.
Tiefling aren't people?
That's all right.
Nope.
We understand it's racism now.
Wild.
Swindler.
Wow. All right. I'm glad we established that Valeth doesn't think tiefling
Valeth
are
has-
people.
Oh my goodness, Valeth is now experiencing a end of the world bird person moment.
All tiefling are tax swindlers. I love it.
Wow, racism. Who'da thunk? Keep in mind, this is all your fault, not mine. Haha.
Okay, so as Thorbeck is working his new contract, I would be nursing a common ale, trying to pick up any conversations about either the spectral thief or the titan that we are in town to.
Oh, the bar
Work a
is
job
empty.
about.
The bar is empty. There is one person, and it's another Swaying Peaks Brotherhood person.
And he's got his mouth on the tap, not talking.
Yep, he's drinking.
Okay, well then I'm
I know this one.
So as I'm walking out and Thorbeck's walking in, and I'll just say, I was speaking with Varric. I paid off what I could for the fraud that Migsalia had committed for the Steel Defender. I was only able to give him 100 of those platinum pieces. Is that what you called them? Because he said
Aye.
she owed 250. So I figured with the things that we're about to do in town, we could possibly raise the money and pay off the rest. He is still very upset with us as a whole, our whole group. He's holding it against us. And he said,
Well, either way,
you know,
he'll walk in.
okay.
Someone give it. What? Octopus?
Because he has 8 PP.
All right. So, hearing this, Thorbeck will go in and say, "Hey, Varric.
Ah, hey, Thorbeck.
How are you doing?"
Just dealing with the drama of politics and Felicity. Things have been down quite a bit lately. Getting pretty rough.
What's been going on?
A couple of extremists have come through protesting the bird folk. Thalia screwed me over with that voucher, so my relationship with the Adventuring Academy is a little bit stressed at the moment.
I. Well,
I am on a temporary hold on the ability to use vouchers with the Felicity Adventuring Academy at the moment.
it's been forever. They're still holding that on you?
When you have a fraudulent interaction in the excess of months and months of wages, it usually runs some red flags.
Well, let's see.
I'm sure it will iron itself out eventually, but until then, about 70% of my business is elsewhere. They have to go shop at other
Whoa.
places, or they have to trade their vouchers for gold, which there's a local bank that's taking 10% of the exchange value on exchanging vouchers for pure gold.
I see. Well,
I lose 10% of profit immediately right off the bat by sending them there.
hmm. Well, anyway, and then I'm gonna plop down a bag of 200 platinum pieces.
Oh, what is this
I think
for?
that should
Would
cover
like
the
to
rest.
Oh. The rest, you don't owe me anything.
Minxalia's fuck up.
Ah. Well, Bailiff already put 100 towards that project.
Well, the extra 50 is for damages.
Ah. I appreciate it, Thorbeck. I know the Swaying Peaks have always dealt good with us, so I was sure that you were not a participant in this, but the fact that it was one of your party members makes this a very difficult situation.
I'm trying to mind my company a little more after that.
Yeah, I would as well, and I'm taking on a position of validation as soon as I hit the end of this period of investigation over my daily transactions in Felicity. I should get my
So they're auditing.
license to
I see.
operate. Yeah, I could get my license to operate back and be able to accept vouchers again. But until then, this will definitely hold me over. It's a good thing that you made it back. If it was another 2 or 3 days, there was somebody that was coming here to purchase that Steel Defender. He's traveling here from Lakeland City, I believe.
Oh, well, they're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, especially since he still has to travel here to answer for his daughter's crimes.
Oh.
They seem multiplicative at this point.
It would seem that way.
At least they are no longer on the hold for their debts to me that their daughter caused.
Well, that is a benefit. I see no reason that good people should be barred from services. That's the main reason I stopped by.
Yeah.
And to see how you're doing in general.
We probably won't be doing any business with any of the Infernia family for any reason going forward. just as a personal protection, but
It's
I believe
understandable.
they've been blackbarred across all of Felicity until they complete their investigation. But is there anything else that I can get for you? I have that steel defender if you'd like to take a look at it.
Hey, I
Or
mean,
I can
I
have
could
it
take a look
delivered
at
to
it
your
for sure.
bastion or your ship or whatever works for you.
I'm curious what utility you threw in it.
Oh,
I know there were a lot of
so
components
much
thrown in there.
shit. Not even sure if I used everything that was given to me, but I used whatever I could to try to make it. Some stuff I had to trade to get stuff that would actually work with it. Let me take a look and see what all we have going on here. And he takes you into a back room of his bastion. And there is...
Oh, is Valeth following me?
He was gonna just be sneakily like standing behind you like a creep.
With bagpipes.
Therapy, what was
Yeah, I
the
should probably
form
run
that we
this.
agreed on the field defender? Was it a giant owl?
Just to put that there.
I believe
Was it
so,
a giant
yes.
owl or a giant raven?
It was an owl, I believe.
Okay. So as you enter his back room, there is a giant metallic owl that is on a crate that seems to have a form of weight reduction enchantment on it. And it seems to be slightly floating above the ground, like a couple of centimeters. And it is currently tied to a post that is on the ground. It is absolutely massive. The light in there is no light in the eyes currently, but you can tell where light would appear if it was online. It looks like an owl. It does not look like it's made of steel or mechanics at all. It just looks
It's
like
just
a
a
standard
massive owl.
Bailiff will just
And-
speak up and go, knowledge. Like an owl. Seems fitting for Mingsalia.
I think I should have made it with its head a little more crooked.
Or the head exploded.
Yeah, she did lose her head.
And
Really?
Maybe it has a
Maybe.
self-destruct button where it shoots the head at somebody and then the head explodes and then it regenerates a new one.
he opens the chest and grabs out a book. And this is like the operating manual for an osprey. Like it's
Thick.
200 pages. The maintenance manual's included in it. It's got all of the step-by-step and torque measurements and all that kind of stuff. It's a full schematic and manufacturing model. It says if you store the manual in the chest piece, it is protected by enchantments. Aside from anything that would destroy the creature outright, there's nothing that's going to damage the manual while it's stored there. Or you can store it in your personal bastions or pocket dimensions or whatever. It is not needed inside the creature for it to function. And he just goes across this whole spiel of, I'm not subject to the liability for this, this, and that. This thing does this. If it breaks, you can take it here to get this thing fixed. I am not responsible for any maintenance or care on the matter. And just, yeah, it's about 2.5 hours of like teaching you how to work it, and
Thorbeck is like
all of
really
this
invested, looking at it like, okay, I see. Like, following along.
Okay. And then
Drinking all the while.
And there's a lot of functionality in this creature. And the only thing is, it does not have the bonded state or the automatic response or any telepathic communication or anything like that. It is a manual operation. If you want it to do something, you have to tell it to do something. Aside from in combat, it will act defensively and react offensively to offensive.
So it would have to be stated out loud what you want it to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like aside from like walk with me, it'll follow that command continuously. So if you want it to stop following you or you want it to attack something, it won't just attack without you verbally telling it attack that person. So it doesn't have surprise rounds and stuff like that. You actually have to, if you initiate combat before giving it a directive, then it will respond defensively.
Okay, so if say you give it a directive to initiate a surprise attack, would it then do it that way?
Depends on how long it takes for those conditions to be met. But you can't just give it a standing order to attack if you give it a hand sign. It's not cognitive.
Bailiff goes over and knocks on its carapace or whatever. And he's like, Varric, we have an airship. What do you think would happen if we told this bird to fly into, like, plummet like a projectile through another airship that was, like, say we were in combat with it?
Seems like a bizarre use for it.
Damage, but it wouldn't go through an airship. Airships are very sturdily built, and this thing does not have the ability to fly long distances. It can have short bursts of speed, but it's very heavy and very durable. It was supposed to be built as a defensive mechanism, not as an offensive.
That's why it's big.
And there is, he opens the center compartment, like where the belly is, and it opens and it's got a full, like, velvety cushioned interior with a display that you can see outside, but like it's just meant for you to sit inside of it and be protected.
Holy shit. Okay. That also, yep, that also checks out. Mingsalia would have just hidden this thing all the time.
Yeah.
Just picture a giant walking, talking turtle shell.
For now, if you could have it delivered to my bastion, we'll handle it from there.
What if we used it as a greeter for the restaurant and bar? You know?
Bouncer.
Yeah, it could just sit at the door and, like, seat people.
And when somebody acts up, it just opens its chest and then like captures them, walks them out, and then throws them out.
Yeah, that'd be
the
dope.
Bouncer owl.
What year is it? Is there going to be a bite in 87? Nobody got that one.
What?
Okay, thank you.
Could use it for something like that. I was thinking kind of a...
Yeah, you could use it. I'm not there, but above table, you could use it as like something that plays a recorded musical instrument and just kind of moves side to side inside a restaurant.
Oh,
it could be a really
like an
nice
animatronic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yep.
We'll figure it out.
Not the way she'd use it, but she's not here.
Yeah, he's just having it delivered to the bastion, basically going to the storehouse for now.
Paperweight.
Until we figure out with the rest of the party what we're going to do with it.
Sounds like a sound idea.
We can have a persuasive conversation.
Well, Varric, I'm glad that we could at least get the payment and repayment, I should say, out of the way. We look forward to working with you again in the future. Best of luck. I will put in a word with the Academy and let them know that we have paid our debt with you and that, you know, see if that helps with your issue with the vouchers and whatnot.
Understood. I appreciate it, Bailiff. I appreciate you covering your debts. It is
Always.
noted.
And anytime you want a good bite to eat, I'll be sure to send a flyer for the flavor crypt is what I'm calling it. They're adding it into my bastion. It's not completely set up yet for others to access it easily, if you will, from here. But I'll make sure that a table is reserved just for you and your meal will be on the house.
Understood. I will visit whenever I have time. It'll probably be a simulacrum visiting, but I will visit.
Give it a dog. We'll give it a doggy bag to bring back to you.
And then if you get a hankering for a drinking after you're done eating there, we're gonna have a link between to go to my bar.
We'll get it a to-go cup to bring that to you. A to-go ale.
All ale is to go for me.
On the go ale.
I'll raise his staff slightly. Well, either way, I'm sure you have other business to attend to. So if that's all for this matter, we'll be on our way, and we'll see you again.
Sounds good. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight's session. It's 11 o'clock, so
Yeah.
you can end and get ready for next week.
Return when we go to Thorbek's Bastion.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
And
have a
what is-
finished map by then.
What is the reason for being in Felicity aside from just returning back to the city?
The 2 quests that are there.
Yeah, I think everybody decided on those, the 2 quests.
You can hear the excitement in Drada's voice. She
I'm
had
also
nowhere else she
exhausted.
wanted to
good.
go.
Is there anyone who wanted to do something that did not get the opportunity to do this session?
No, not for Drada.
Bird.
Free for all next session.
No.
Okay. You want departure?